welcome into Mustang Panthers Stadium here in Colleyville, Texas, as we have a matchup between the Texas High Tigers and the Colleyville Panthers. I'm Zach Doty, here with Coach Harold. Tell us how you're feeling tonight, Coach.
Hey, I just want to start off by saying thanks to TigerVision, thanks to Texarkana Gameday. I know the Texarkana community is super excited about this game. Two top 10 schools going at it. And, I've been on the field earlier, and it's not as hot as you may think it is down there. She got some cloud cover from the stadium. Super great atmosphere, beautiful stadium. A great night for high school football.
Absolutely. Beautiful stadium, like you mentioned. And I do want to give a quick shout out to everybody at Colleyville who's been so helpful in making this live stream happen and working with us. And so I appreciate that and looking forward to a great game of football here tonight.
Absolutely. Everybody's been great.
Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and start with some impact players, Coach. We're going to go ahead and start with Isaiah Dowden. 13 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 fumble recovery last week against Frisco. Tell us what you were seeing from him.
Like I said last week, I think anytime we take the field defensively, it all starts, with Isaiah being the senior leader at linebacker. Nothing changes from week to week. This should be business as usual for him. The defense goes as he goes. So great performance last week. We got to have another one for him for sure.
Yeah, 13 tackles already off the rip for Isaiah. It's kind of similar to what we were seeing last year. He was one of those tackle leaders on the defense, and I think he's going for 100 this year, Coach.
Hey, based off this, he's going to get it pretty quickly. He'll probably get it by week 6 or probably about 6 or 7 in the district. But what a great player, what a great leader for this team, and super excited about him.
Going into another guy with him in that linebacker core, Tristan Powell. Tristan, senior here on this team, 6 tackles, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. Kind of ignited the team last week with that first touchdown and that pick 6. Kind of kick things going.
He started it off with a pick 6 last week, kind of set the tempo for the defense early. Obviously, in games when we play top 10 teams, you want to get that momentum on your side early. Like I said, to me, I'm really big on seniors. Your squads go basically on how your seniors go, especially in those key situations. It's looking for a big night for him.
Absolutely. And then our next guy we got is Javari Johnson, who got 21 carries last week as part of that rushing game, 86 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown. A big part of counteracting that pass game.
You know what? Going into last week, the front 7 from Lone Star, they're really keyed in on stopping number 4, which is a really big deal for defenses because anytime he touches the ball, he can score. He's a 4-4, legit 4-4 guy, lightning quick and stop on a dime. He's a guy they want to get going early. 21 carries is somewhere you want to go in between 20 and 25 to 30 carries for him. So big, dynamic player.
Absolutely. We expect to see a lot of carries out of him tonight and kind of take advantage of that Colleyville defense. Let's go into our Offensive Player of the Week last week, David J. Potter. David J., 317 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns, was able to make a lot of things happen for that offense. Tell us what you saw from David J.
I think the maturity level from the sophomore year to the first game of his junior year, the command he's taken of the offense is completely a different demeanor from last year when he had to come in for Cody Reese. And I think you can see that command of the offense, the command on the sideline. As soon as he comes off the field, he's got his headset on, talking to Coach Toon, making checks, going over coverages, formations, any kind of alignment issues they have. But it's really great to see him mature up as a player.
Yeah, a lot of confidence from him and a lot of confidence starting from the sophomore defensive lineman, Duncan McGee, getting that scoop and score last week.
I think Duncan probably just now caught his breath from it. Duncan is a kid, like we said, high energy kid. He's just a pup, even though he's about 6'5", 290. He's just a pup. Fundamentals, he's got to lean on fundamentals early, obviously, but really just trying to keep that momentum going from last game and really being the force inside that all the coaches expect he should be.
Yeah, absolutely. That play got a lot of people looking, and this guy already has a lot of people looking since last year. Tredarian Ball last week had 161 total yards, 117 of that being receiving, with 2 receiving touchdowns. He was a big impact on the receiving game this year.
Tredarian Ball for me, this is going to sound probably a little bit over dramatic, but to me, when I watch Tredarian play, he reminds me a lot of a Reggie Bush type player. He can play anywhere. Anytime he touches the ball, special things happen. If you're defensively trying to scheme him, or you got him one-on-one with somebody, you're not going to be employed long because that man can touch it and he can go the distance every time. It all starts with number 3 for us offensively. Obviously, he's such a dynamic player.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to be a big part of that game all week, and I expect him to see a lot of him in the pass game again.
You can't limit him to either rushing the ball or receiving the ball. You you got to make sure you formation him to death. What I mean by that, maybe move him out to the slot or move him out to a bunch set or move him out of any kind of jet motions, those type of things to get him one-on-one with anybody, because anytime he's one-on-one with somebody, we like our chances. But it all starts with number 3. He is a dynamic, quality player.
Yeah, he's a great guy that you're going to want to see play a big role in this team. Who are some other guys that you're looking to hear from, Coach?
I really, and of course, me being an offensive line guy, up front for me, it starts with number 55, Evan Holman, the tackle. He's probably around 6'3", 6'4". He'll probably tell you he's 6'5", but he's probably around 6'3", 6'4", 250. Really good player. Working down the offensive line, you really want to eyeball number 65, Quay Ford, the true freshman playing at left tackle. I mean, you look at him and you think he's an NFL player just because he's 6'6", about 290, great player, good feet. Then you got Damian Tisdale, the big bruiser, left guard at 6'4", 285, Division I offers. He's one of those guys you want to get going early. The more physically we can impose ourselves on them, the more success we'll have offensively converting and getting first downs.
And two guys that we didn't really talk about in their impact players, but are definitely guys that you need to mention: Brandon Hall, TJ Gray, out at those wideout positions. Tell us how they'll impact in this game, Coach.
TJ Gray and B Hall, they have been, I always call them B Hall. B Hall, they've been a staple in this offense for so long, and we don't want to overshadow the importance of them. TJ can stretch the field every single play. He's a dynamic player. B Hall's a great player. He's really good in the slot. He's really shifty. You couldn't tackle him in the phone booth. The good thing about those two is they know the offense. They can help out in many different receiver positions. Those two guys set the tempo as far as offensively out wide, catching balls, moving the sticks, getting first downs. Just those senior leaders that you need in a game against a top 10 opponent, how we are right now.
And then a big part, I think, is going to be the secondary in this game. The quarterback for Colleyville, he has a lot of potential. He's a dual threat quarterback, and that secondary, not only in the pass game, but whenever the quarterback gets into open space, creating those open tackles is going to be huge.
Yeah, number 1, Luke Owens for Colleyville is a great player, good passer, good thrower. You got to be able to contain him. Our secondary, we're looking to hold him down. Number 5, Tim Austin's a really good player. Even B Hall's little brother Marcus got an interception last week, being a young player coming up in it. AJ McElroy, he's another good one. Kendrevion Boyce, there's a good one. Cruz Bustos helps in, coming in. But I think overall, it'll be a good matchup defensively for us. We got to contain number 1, slow down number 1. That's the key to this game for defensively.
Absolutely, and then the guy coming in, we didn't see him last week, but we'll get to see him this week, Kenneth Merriman, a big guy that played a lot last year and showed a lot of grit and didn't want to come out of the game a lot. Tell us how he's going to play a big impact in this game.
Kenneth Merriman's a 3-year starter for us at Texas High. He's been one of them staples on the inside. Battled a little injury bug early. They got him back for this game. He looked for number 54 to be on the field, stopping, really taking up 2 combo blocks, double teams that should, keep Isaiah and Tristan to run free, gap to gap. Really good player. Played a lot of snaps for the defense. Really good player.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to have kickoff here. We're loading up the tunnels. It looks like Colleyville's about to run out first.
Tigers wearing the white tops, orange bottoms, white helmet, looking good. Always, Coach Stanford keeps them all the way top to bottom with good Nike checks on everything. That's what he tells me. If it don't have a Nike check on it or a jump man, he ain't ordered it. But our team looks good. That's it. Like Coach Prime said, if you look good, you play good.
Absolutely. We'll get to see them tomorrow.
Yeah, they no doubt. Coach Prime get them going in Colorado. They got their hands full with TCU, I believe. But like I said, coming into this game, it's a top 10 matchup, and we're super excited about the opportunity. It'll be a good matchup as far as offense, their defense against our offense, and vice versa. I think in games like this, you always tell your special teams you want your special teams to be special. Okay, you want to be special in a good way. Eliminating turnovers, everything like that. Eliminate those type of things. You get in these type of games, it's those deals that really get you.
And here you can see the Texas High Tigers. Here they come.
TJ leading them out with the Lone Star State flag. It's always good to see.
Absolutely. Even though a far drive, still a decent crowd here for the Tigers.
Oh yeah, the Tiger faithful, they'll show up. Absolutely. There's still some getting some nachos and parking and walking in this thing. we'll have a good crowd by the time this kickoff happens shortly.
And here come the Colleyville Panthers. Coming out also with that Lone Star State flag.
Red tops, white bottoms, black helmets. The black helmets are a new thing. A lot of alternate helmets. Everybody, I'm real big. You look good, you play good. So,
Absolutely.
Having those alternative jerseys, those help out. Coach Stanford lets our seniors pick the attire that week.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, he has a senior council, and usually the senior captains get with him and they say, Coach, let's try this combination this week. Or unless we play bad, we don't ever wear them. So we hadn't worn no grays. I don't know if you noticed that. One game you play with.
Those are my least favorite, to be honest. So I enjoyed the whites, I enjoyed the blacks, I enjoyed the oranges.
I will say this, though. I do have to give a shout-out to our building maintenance crew at Lake Village, Mr. Quita Wright and her husband Tony. They're watching from Texarkana. I promised her I'd give her a shout-out. I said I'm going to do it early, so I don't forget. But we like to, like I said, welcome everybody to the broadcast. Respecting the big crowd. Everybody's excited for Tiger football. There's something special about that orange and white. Absolutely,
and we want to give a big shout-out to our sponsors to make all of this happen. Our sponsors are Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, State Bank, Greg Orr Auto, We Are Washington Academy, Rocasa, and Reliance. Thank you to all of our sponsors and all that they do. And want to give a quick shout-out. We'll give them a shout-out throughout all the night, but also TigerVision, their crew, and Charles Aldridge and his students working super hard. Been out here since 3 o'clock this afternoon, and we've been working hard to make this thing happen. And so we appreciate them. We appreciate everything that everybody does around here.
And I will piggyback that and say thank you to you as well, Zach. You've been here since 3 o'clock. You've been getting, there's so many cords I'm afraid to touch anything. If something messes up, I'm just going to set the headset down and walk out. So we really appreciate you and everything you do.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. All right, we got the meeting at the captains now. Down at the 50. Like we kind of talked about last week, this is usually already predetermined in the back, but kind of just for show.
Yeah, a lot of times, like I said, both coaches, when they get to the stadium, they like to do the coin flip early. Some coaches won't do it, and some do. But you start with B. Hall, number 13, is the captain. Number 11, Marion Reese. Senior receiver, Tristan Powell, number 26. And then we got number 24. Can't see that number.
24 and 21. What we got over there?
I'm half blind. This is when my man Brian Bolt, he's fantastic at this. He's dove hunting. I didn't even know people still hunting in 2023. We'll definitely miss him for sure.
He has a whole podcast dedicated to it, so it's fair enough, I guess.
I know it. So, Brian, I hope you're killing a lot of whatever you're hunting.
You guys will line up next to Mr. Cecil there. You guys will turn and face the clock. And I'm going to come over here.
Waiting for the referee.
Is that 21?
That's Zion,
that's Zion Dillard right there, 21. Sorry about that. I can't see. I'm half blind. Texas High will be receiving the ball, so hopefully we can get the offense on the field quickly. All right, get a tempo going. Obviously, the quicker we score, the quicker good things happen for us. They better be careful kicking the paint. The guys up to go the distance. We probably look for a pooch kick on one half or the other. Very similar to last week. But you don't want them to lower them to sleep.
Yeah, that's been a common thing that I've noticed here in high school football lately is the pooch kick, putting them out on the 20, 25, and most of the time you can kind of get a fair catch out of it. And if they do return it, it's usually short yardage.
Yeah, you sometimes as a coach you're willing to give up that.
Well, we're going to quiet down a little bit as we anticipate the national anthem.
Well, I got a big surprise for everybody. We got the Tiger King Billy Lavender himself back in the booth. He got the Tiger T taken down. Everything's good. We got the good run through. First team All-District Tiger T putting upper. So welcome Billy Lavender to the booth tonight for the game.
I'll tell you, when you've done it as long as I have, it just it's like old hat. It's like riding a bike, Jeremy. But it's kind of like you in coaching. But now it's going to be you in the booth. I have this feeling after that first game that we're going to see that. And if you hear me huffing and puffing a little bit, maybe for the full first quarter, as far as I had to trek to get up here, and I took the stairs because it was a faster route. I haven't learned to work smart.
Tell me, you look like a boxer. You get your towel going, you get your sweat going. The Tiger's set to receive. We got to get sitting back deep about 10.
Down here and get these receivers.
So hopefully we can get a good catch good here. Probably got to be alert for the pooches.
Team, boy, I tell you, they got us.
It's a long way up here.
Thank goodness for camera.
Once you get the receiver right over here,
All right.
We're not going to be as professional tonight as Eric Aiken's been in the past with Brian Bolt. But we do know that Brian Bolt's watching, so we're going to give it our best.
After this week, we might not be back here. This is more of the Charles Barkley style of commentating. Terrible. All right, set to receive. 47 set to kick.
They've both been down on the field. There's not much wind.
No, it's not. It's not as hot as it seems like it would be right now. The kick deep to about the 2-yard line. Texas is going to return it. Crossing to 20. B-Hall is tackled out about to the 19-yard line. Not a bad return. Good thing is ball control, covering this thing down, making sure we don't do anything, uncharacteristic on the kickoff return to give them any kind of momentum.
That's right. We saw last week that the guys that win the turnovers typically, that's probably one of your keys to the game is turnovers. That's every coach in the game. But
there's no doubt turnovers when you play top 10 teams, great matchup. And if you turn the ball over, you're behind the 8 ball to start with. David J brings it out. We've got 2 receivers to the left, 1 tight end to the right. Actually, 2 tight end to the left. David J takes the handoff, hands it off number 4.
Jabari Johnson.
About a 3-yard gain on the right hash.
Take 3 yards pop, wouldn't you?
Brings up about a second and about 7. You always ask yourself offensively, you want to go through the first few plays to set formations, kind of see where they're lined up, and making sure that any kind of adjustment we need to make it after this first possession. I know Coach Toon, he likes the formation and get them going. We got two receivers to the left, Knox is in the slot. We got 2 split backs. David J fakes the handoff, gets a good glance route to number 13, B. Hall. He's going to take it about 20 yards to about the 43-yard line for a Tiger first down. Great. It's always good to get that first one.
And what it looked like to me was it looked like Potter held the ball a little bit and allowed B. Hall to get open, and he wasn't open by more than half a step. David J puts it right on the money.
Right on the money, getting them set to the ball. We're in a 2-by-2 formation, back offset to the right. And looking at a tempo right here. All right, David J takes a snap.
Get Javon out of the backfield lean. On the first clap, he'll lead, and I saw the ref reaching for his flag, and that's what they called.
That right there is a drive killer. The percentages from getting a first down at 1st and 10 from 1st to 15 is dramatically difficult. You got to really limit those kind of penalties. Penalties and turnovers in big games really kind of set you back offensively.
Texas High still in the sun over there. We're going to see that for probably another 10 or 15 minutes. It's shady on our side. It's really shady up here in the booth.
I know. If anything, we get the air turned down just a hair. I'm spoiled now. We got 2-by-2 set. We're getting motion in. Knoxville being motioning in. Right.
Oh, no.
So obviously you see that box like the TJ. We come to that a lot of times last week, and you can tell their defensive coaches watching film. They're trying to smooth that cushion down a little bit to take away those easy completions, those easy first downs.
Coach Stanford goes out there and just kind of pats David on the back and says, "Okay, we'll get the next time." Isn't that what he says over there?
Something similar to that. There might be a few different terminologies used on that, but for the most part, it all means the same thing. All right, David J gets him set up. We're on about the 36-yard line. Takes a snap, looks it off. We got a receiver. Overthrown to B-Hall on the curl route down here.
It looked like he and Potter, B-Hall and Potter were just kind of on a different kind of B-Hall cut underneath, and Potter threw it over the top. And just 2 separate pages right there. But it's a 3rd down and 15. And like you say, that's that's from that first down deal. It kind of puts us in tough yardage behind the chains.
I mean, a 3-by-1 set right here, back offset strong. But you got really want to make sure you hold on protections right here. You know you're probably going to do it. Potter looks to run, gets kind of tackled up probably about the 46-yard line on the right hash, moving right to left.
Heck of a run to get as many yards as he could.
Now you get into the special teams. I remember when college coach Nutt used to always tell special teams you got to be special in big games, and you really want to be special for good plays. Obviously catching this and getting a good punt off and good protection up front, good snap. You want to really kind of get your snap down where you're hitting them in them numbers every time to eliminate any kind of bad snaps.
Great snap right there.
And a decent kick, end over end, hits about the 25. Just going to get a Tiger roll about down to the.
Yeah, Knox Pilgrim with a great snap back there after he had a tough snap last week, and boy, he shoots it right back there, and we get a good punt and turn the field and get them down to the 15. I want to give a special shout out. His grandparents are in watching the Air Force in Colorado Springs, Roger and Debbie Shepard, and you see Sports Magic on our screen right now. And I know we're getting a little bit of skippage in it. We're going to try to get that taken care of, but the Wi-Fi is a little bit bad up here, but I wanted to give them a shout out. They're watching their other grandson Gage for Air Force.
Colleyville takes a snap, gets a quarterback stretch. We stretch that sideline to sideline. That's what you like to see. Number 18, Sheldon Harris, the big, tall defensive end, 6'3" junior, really good player, athletic body. He's got some quick twitch to him.
And that's what we've been worried about. Their quarterback is fast as grease lightning, and we've been, AJ and Coach Hall, they've been talking about containment all week, and the quarterback goes through containment like that. We'll give him 2 yards.
2-by-2 set. You got a jailbreak screen outside. Just
really good. Really good.
Really good job defense. Going to bring up about a 3rd down and about 6.
Give them two a play, Jeremy. Give them 2 a play.
And we just got to tell defense, if you stop them 3, you ain't got to be out there long. Just get them 3 plays and get them the punt back and get field position.
Really good press coverage out there. Who was that? Cadrevian Boyce, I believe, or it may have been Tim out wide that kind of broke that up and allowed the other one to tackle him.
Takes a snap, sprinting out.
This is where
we got to bottle him up.
Nice.
A good job right there by Tim. Also number 5 being in the way of the throw, forcing a 3 and out by Colleyville.
It's just it's staying on your man and keeping containment of the quarterback without allowing him to get downfield. And we did that great on 3 plays. But that play, it could have been if one guy breaks down, that guy's going to go for about 30.
Additionally, Coach Hawk, I know he's teaching them defense ends. You always want to go with the upfield shoulder. If you go inside, you're really forcing him outside. You want to keep that contained, keep everything. You want to funnel him back into all of your swarm defense that's chasing him down. Really good punt. Really good punt. It's going to roll all the way down to about the Tiger 5-yard line.
You know what I always say when we're down there and something like that happens? Now we get to go 96.
Here we go. It's going to get some offensive stats up for sure. What a great punt.
Really, it was just that penalty that kind of got us behind the chains. We had a little drive going, and we'd get something started right here really quick.
You want to get second possession. You kind of got an idea through formations, kind of what they're lining up in. It's always good to get that second possession. Obviously, you don't want to get it on the 5-yard line. However, like I said, there's a good chance early in the season to back us up and see what we're made of. David J gets him set. Takes a handoff to Javard. Just simple counter play. Gap schemes are going down, kicking 2 out. Get the signals in. So sometimes in tempo, you want to go fast, but you don't want to hurry, if that makes sense. You want to go fast, but you don't want to be in a hurry. 2 receivers to the right, tight end offset to our left. Jabari says there, David J fakes the play action, got a guy in the flat who's going to TJ on the comeback.
Fullback out of the backfield. Was that 25?
Yeah, that's Joe Miller, number 25, the tight end.
Coming across a deal, and he just decided to get it down to TJ. Is that TJ down there?
Yeah, that's TJ on the comeback. And that brings up a 3rd down and 8 from 7-yard line. So you just want to kind of You need to get number 3 the ball. That's for sure. David J takes the snap. He's looking up. He's looking at the glance, kind of throws it behind him. Ball hit the ground.
We're just kind of not on the same page right now after that first, after the first penalty. We kind of had 3 passes that kind of hadn't gone to, and you can see them, the receivers saying one way and Potter saying the other. So they get over there on the sidelines. And this, the key right now is a good snap and a good play. Field back on.
So another thing, they're looking back into that sun. Now, this sun's glaring right down there about the 13, 14-yard line. Like I said, it's time to flip the field for us. We try to get a good punt, good snap, good hold. Pretty good kick. Don't let him field it. Got to wrap up, break down. Fortunately, now they're going to bring him down about the 34-yard line. Got a late penalty.
Wow.
Maybe a horse collar.
Man, and the guy, there was a side judge right beside the play, and then the linesman from down at about the 4-yard line, so when called all the way down.
He probably threw his shoulder out throwing that flag about 25 yards from the goal line. But we'll look to see what it is. It should be if it's a horse collar.
We're going to get it about the 17. That's why that got called. It was the blind side.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even better. Yeah, we'll back them up 15.
They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That helps field position. I'm telling you, penalties, turning the ball over, little missed assignments, even whether it's route protections or missed assignments defensively, not being in the right gap. But I tell you, it starts with number 1 now for Colleyville. He's a really good player. They set up 2 receivers to the left, H-back offset to the right. He takes a snap, hands the ball, fakes it, runs a box alert to number 10 out here, the receiver, to about the 41-yard line.
Good tackle by Tim Austin. He was on it. It was just a good pass and good comeback.
Going to bring up about a second and about 4. And they're going no huddle.
Just beating 2 yards deep.
From 3 receivers to the left, back offset right. Got a receiver screen out there to just, what were they doing, X blocking. Yep.
It's sophomore, it's Marcus Hall, right there at safety. Good job by him coming up and making the tackle and just letting him get a yard. It's 3rd and 3. It's a big play on that for that territory.
You would think so, especially early in this game with field position on their side. Same deal, 2 receivers right, H-back offset. Just a little bootleg, second. There's a back on that.
Yeah, just right at the end, our edge, the guy that had the edge, sees the quarterback kind of running up the middle, and he steps in, and that's exactly what happened. That's what I'm talking about, keeping containment. We didn't keep containment on this left side over here nearest us, and that's what happened.
I'm telling you, number 1, Luke Albert, last week now, he ran the ball 8 times for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's a handful.
He came in against us last year when the quarterback went down.
2-by-2 set, hands off inside zone. Tiger's going to bottle it up to about the 20-yard line for probably a gain of about 3. Brings up about a 2nd and 7. Same deal, Tiger defense trying to get lined up. So I'm looking for my man Kenneth Merriman coming in and making a pretty good play right here. Up front, you got to win the battle. I said last week, whoever's blocking and tackling, football is not real hard. You get a quarterback stretch right out there, lead block with H-back. We're going to have to align to that a little different. Number 1's a heck of a player. How we lost the battle of Alamo, sometimes you ain't got enough people over on one side.
That's exactly right.
I'm saying so we're going to have to make an adjustment for that for sure. That's definitely something they're keying on, getting number 1 out in open field with a lead blocker.
That's the first time the Tigers have been down this year.
Hopefully it'll be the last. Some extra point attempt, waiting on that. The snap is down and the kick is good. Brings the score to 7-0 with 5 minutes 42 seconds left in the first quarter.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we're live back here on Texarkana Gameday and Colleyville Heritage to kick off to the Tigers up 7-0, and that ball's going to go all the way deep in the end zone. The Tigers put two guys back, that ball, and B-Hall back that time. We're going to do a little bit different. That'll get us field position at the 20, Jeremy, and we'll start a little bit better than we did last time, and hopefully we can get a little something together. Looks like we're going to be in the shade now.
Tell them, you definitely want to get something going. You don't want to get down any more than this against really good teams. Then you're spending the whole game playing catch up. We got to make sure we take care of the ball.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Craig Jenkins listening back home, and then every time we mentioned his name, the Tigers come around. So that's why we do that right at the ends when we need it.
And Craig may be our good luck charm. David J gets it set tight into the right, hands the ball off Javari to the right side. We get to about the 28-yard line for a gain about 2 to 3.
It's T-ball. T-ball's in.
T-ball?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Seems like we're on the other side of the airport from here. That's how far we are up here. That's a good plan, though. Give him the ball early.
And really just work them in and out to where we're strong in the third and fourth quarter with both of them.
We've got a 3-receiver set, tight end up top. All set back to our left. Look for something out here in space. There it is, right there to B-Hall. Let's get vertical.
Good block out there. Good block.
Really good
TJ.
block. Really good block.
Man, he just set that edge and allowed B-Hall. He could have hit the. Give him a back up here.
And this brings up a third down and about 4. That's 16 seconds left on the play clock. David J gives the call to the line. Knox tells B-Hall to get off the line, so the tight end is now in the formation. And we got a good pass protection, good pickup.
Oh, great pass.
Dropped the ball, good pickup by
really good route by TJ, and David J throws it all the way across the field on a bullet to TJ for a first down, and he just drops it as he's hit by the defensive back. And it's going to bring up another fourth, and it looks like 4, and the Tigers punt.
Yeah, you got to get that first. You got to get some first down, especially early in games on the road. You got to do something to get some confidence offensively. But like I said, now you're shifting your focus to the special teams. You got to make sure we get a good snap from Knox, a good clean catch, good punt. No, we got a little backspin on it. Not a good punt. It's going to come to rest about the 44-yard line, 43.
And I asked him, the punter, last week, I said, you're dropping the ball with one hand, and he dropped the ball right there, and it spun on him before he kicked it, and so he's got to drop the ball with 2 hands like every punter in the nation does. Instead of greatly, you're going to get in wet conditions, you're going to get in windy conditions. I just think we need to get that part of it tightened up. Those coaches down there, they're telling them the same thing, but now the defense needs to step back up and contain the quarterback. It's like we did in the first drive.
Absolutely, defense has got to keep that quarterback inside the pocket. You get a little sprint draw wrap action right here. You sell them quarterback stretch, and then you stick your foot in the ground and hand it back to the backside.
And everybody remembers Duncan McGee last week. He makes a hell of a play right there with his left hand. Gets his big paw out there and slows the runner down and gets a tackle behind the line of scrimmage right there.
That's going to be a first and many for Duncan. And 3-by-1 set, back set strong. Quarterback throws a little quick hitch out to the top of the field for about a gain of about 6. Good tackle by B. Hall. No, that's not. That's Roman. That's number 12. Sorry, it's a little far up here. We're pretty far. That's Roman, the sophomore.
I got my glasses on, and it's still tough up here. Got 3. Looks like 3rd and 3, and they're in 4-down territory on our side of the field.
You got to have somebody step up and make a play for sure. So we got a 2-by-2 set, back off set to the quarterback's right. Number 1 takes a snap. We got a quarterback stretch. Same thing they come back to early. We're just getting with that defense in. We really got to set that edge right there. Sheldon Harris, number 18. We've got to set that wall, force him back inside, and the backers got to scrape.
Marcus Hall makes a really good early touchdown saving tackle back in the back from the safety position. But that we'll talk about it time and time again. Number 1 is who you want to stop for them.
Brings up a first down. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. We got 2 receivers to the left, tailback offset right. You got what we call a gap scheme, a counter. Really good job inside by Kenneth Merriman. And Duncan McGee really stuffing that center. Brings up a second and about probably 10 to 11. Till right now, I haven't really heard of Tristan Powell's name yet. You're looking for that senior leadership to make a play, step up at linebacker. Till we got a boot out. We got a comeback route down in here by number 10.
He's going to get a first down.
That's going to be right at the chains for a first down. That is Kai Pruitt from Colleyville Heritage. Being an O-line coach, you always tell them corners, just cover the guy. Walk up in his face and cover him. But obviously that's not always the best thing to do.
Good little crowd that's come across the way for Texas High. Still some people arriving. I tell you, you try to wait as long as you can and get on the road and get here as fast as you can. But boy, get through Dallas is tough, and Tiger Nation's traveled really, really well over there.
Yeah, we got a good turnout by the Tiger faithful. We got a jumbo set right here. Good play action right here, probably to the flat. Snuck him out in the flats. Touchdown, Colleyville. It's number 15.
I'd be willing to bet we hadn't seen that on tape.
No, you can tell those right there, those are special formation, what we call trick plays, something they haven't seen. But number 15, Stephen Cole, with a touchdown, brings the score up at 13-0, pending the extra point.
This is how we jumped on them last year.
Yep, everybody's set, waiting on the snap. 17 signals for the snap. He gets the ball down. The kick is up, and it is good. We do have a penalty. Illegal formation against Colleyville. Probably the wing.
They've been doing it all
Somebody's not on the line. Somebody is not. There's not enough men on the line of scrimmage.
They said we didn't need enough. Like Eric Aiken's watching on the back porch, got us on the big screen TV. I'm going to go over there and watch a game or two.
Tell me, we got a good rush off the edge. Still, the kick is up, and it is good. That brings the score to 14-0 for Colleyville. Tigers in a hole early. 1 minute, 51 seconds left.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, we're back on Texarkana Game Day and TigerVision here in Colleyville, and we're having a little problem with our mics. Both mics are kind of going in and out, so keep texting us and letting us know. We're trying to get this worked out and trying to get it right. Sometimes it's better off when I'm talking just to turn the TV volume completely down and just watch the game. We got really good camera guys and a producer up here, Dodie. But anyway, Colleyville's going to kick off to us, and really good kicker. It looks like we may return this one. B. Hall deep gets it and is running up the middle. Gets a seam, finds a seam all the way up to the 36-yard line, and maybe that gives Texas High a little bit more. And I'm telling you, I think probably what happens, we got our offense over there and said, hey, tighten up. We're dropping some passes, we're throwing some passes bad, we're not catching some blocks, and I bet they got him over there. And sometimes that's all it takes is to kind of get hit in the mouth and see where you are with the young team. See where you are for sure. You're definitely coming out of this possession. You definitely want to try to find some easy completion somewhere, some easy runs to get that down and distance chain to around second down and about anywhere from 4 to 6. Look for the Tigers to come out here and do something pretty good, because right now we're still on the bus. We got 3 receivers to our left, tight end up top. Back offset left. David J takes the snap, hands the ball off on a pin pull scheme. We got 2 pulls. It's a little bit too much cutting by JJ, and you want to kind of see him as an offensive line coach. I'm sure just when you see that hole, you just go get it. Don't be jumping around too much. Yeah, the thing about him is, he's such a fast player. You don't want to overcoach that one. Just tell him to get north and south as quick as you can. Got a guy that Ken Reese, listening back home. He said they have been doing that all game. Tell me, how you doing, Mr. Reese? Hope you're having a good night, enjoying the Tigers game. David J takes the handoff, and you got a counter inside the A gap right there. Number 4, that's a good start. Javari, he just he hit that hole and just kept going. Good little hole opened up by the O-line. Give a shout out to our new O-line coach, Jeremy. Who is that down there? It's Seth McBride. He's I say young guy like I'm real old, but I think he's around 29. Coach Stanford coached with his dad. He's a lifetime. His dad was O-line coach for Coach Stanford in the Metroplex here. Really good young coach. Really has a good rapport with the kids. Really does a good job. Coach Alan Cross is with him as well. Coach Cross helped me as well when I coached him, but really good coaches. All right, take a pin pull skin, same deal. T-ball, number 3 around the right edge for a first down. Hey, they got him over there on the sidelines. I saw we got 28 coaches down there, and I saw 26 of them talking to offense. So they're coming back out here, and they're getting it rolling. Tell them get the ball to 3. That's right. They're getting it done. Get the ball to number 3. Sometimes you got to say, listen, young man, you're getting the ball. Take over the game, and he can do it. We got 2 receivers to our left, tight end to our right, back offset left. David J hands the ball off. No. Glance to 13. It's one of those RPOs. And we get the siren at the end of the first quarter, and after a good play by the Tigers, we're going to flop the field, and we're going to send it to break here from Colleyville. It's the Panthers 14 and the Tigers 0.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com.
All right, we're back at Colleyville Heritage, and the Tigers are marching down the field now, and we've got it on the opposing 40, and we're going to start the second quarter with a 2nd and 3 with 12 minutes on the clock.
Still got a good drive going right here. David J takes the snap. Good pickup up front. Trying to go the deep ball to TJ. Just over the reach of him.
Man, David threw that 55 in the air like a bullet, and TJ looked like kind of coming in toward the post, and David threw it on the seam. So
they're still kind of off. They're still just a tad bit off.
Yeah.
I will say this, as an offensive line coach, really good protection. They fired the Mike Backer through that A gap, and we picked it up pretty good. Yep.
And it was a good job to go deep right there, and you still got it, 2 downs to pick up 3 yards.
We got a pin pull scheme right there with Jafari coming around the outside
good
edge.
Cut. Go,
Number 4 can
go.
He's tap dancing down the sideline right there to about the 27.
I'm telling you, I like 3 and 4 for us, off and on. Fire and ice is what I call them. And man, you get them coming in, and they're a little bit different style running, and you don't know, who's back there at what time. And now we get a first down, and chains move again. Got 11:47 on the clock.
Yeah, David J takes a snap. We're going to run a power play.
Good.
Staying inside. He's still rolling. Still rolling.
Man, gets about 6 yards.
As you can see, they're putting they're posing their wheel on them a little bit.
Yes,
sometimes when the outside game ain't working, you got to hand that ball off and say, we're going forward.
And when you're able to move it like that, and the big guys keep leaning on you, it makes that defense tired when they got to tackle that back every time.
We do have some beef up front. We got some length and we got some beef. So coming off the ball is key, especially early in these hot games early in the year. Our 2 receivers right, H-back set to the right as well. Going to hand the ball off again to number 3. He's going to go.
We like to have it.
Tackling him down, probably down about the 8-yard line, 7-yard line. Brings up a first down.
Good little first cut by T-Ball, and I'm telling you,
we're having some success inside the tackles.
Having both. First and goal for the Tigers. Just going to be under 11 minutes when we snap the ball, and we're still going fast. Looks like Coach Stanford wants the tempo. T-Ball in the backfield.
Tell him David J takes the snap, hands the ball. We got a power call. Good stay in that A gap. That's a good run play right there, especially for being so close to the end zone. Tell him my favorite play in football. It's called power. You gap everybody down the front side, take the H-back, kick the front side in. You're pulling that backside beef guard, and you're trying to get all you can.
What he said, folks. Whatever he said, that's what I say.
Just tell him step vertical and get you some.
Well, I was going to say the exact same thing. He took the words out of my mouth. I was just going to say hand it off and get out the way.
That's a good point. I'm probably overcoaching this thing. All right, David J takes a snap again. He hands it to T-Ball. It's stuffed up the middle for probably no gain to maybe a half yard.
Yeah, he gets 1 or 2. Gets down to the maybe 1 yard line, and we got it 3rd and goal from the 1. About 10 minutes left. And the Tigers need to pay it off right here. They need to get a TD right here. We don't need to settle for 3. And I know we need to get points, but I know they're calling this play like they're going to call for 2. I think it's a run right here, Coach.
Well, we got 2nd down and
about a naked
no,
bootleg.
3rd down and 2. Probably just throw it up to one of them guys right there. Almost B-Hall almost gets it on the deflection.
Man, their guy stepped right in front of it and tipped it off his hands, and B-Hall almost is available for another amazing catch in the end zone, but just doesn't see it till the end.
I still think you can tell, though, just from watching it, the timing is still not there.
I agree.
It's maybe a half second too slow. I know Coach Stanford very well right here. He don't care if he doesn't get it. Well, he does care, but he's telling them we're going for this thing.
Yes, sir. Big play. They're going to call timeout. Yeah, it's a good call of timeout, and we're going to stay here. We're going to talk a little bit about this, and we're going to get this figured out for Coach Stanford of what he needs to do, and we're going to telepathically. That's a big word for me, Jeremy.
I know it. This right here.
Yeah, and it's a long way to. I don't know if he's going to get our signal from all the way up here on the 4th floor of the deck, about 1.25 miles from where they're standing. But trainers are giving them water, and man, I'm telling you, we need to score here in the worst way, and Coach Stanford knows that, and we're going to see what he and Coach Toon get dialed up for a play. But man, you're just telling all 11 guys down there, man, everybody put a hat on a hat, and no matter what we do your job, and we'll get in this end zone, and we'll get back in this game in the 2nd quarter.
Tell him, he's Coach Stanford's probably coming in and telling them make sure we get our goal, any kind of goal line plays that we have set. You have these scripted that you in these situational offensive plays. You have on your play sheet. You go, hey, 4th and goal from the 2. What's our play? As offensive line coach, you definitely want to say give the ball to 4 and run it behind us.
Here we are, 9:39 left in the second quarter, and the Tigers down 2 touchdowns, 14-0. And T-ball in the backfield with David J.
Hand off on a pin pull scheme. Colleyville stops it for about a 2-yard loss. Be a turnover on downs.
Offensive lineman down.
Evan Holman kind of got rolled up right there. He's kind of walking it off. He's a tough kid.
Yep.
Tim, that's definitely not how you want that drive to end. If there is a positive in any situation, now they have a long field to go. So now they're looking at about 96 yards to go. But you definitely heartbreaking not to get in right there for sure.
Really good defensive play by them, and they kind of just sold out on the handoff to T-ball, and I couldn't tell if Potter may have had the option to keep that or not. I don't know.
So the defense going to look to to come in that jumbo formation. Just try to give them a little room out of the end zone.
Yeah, and they don't get it. They get right back to the line of scrimmage. Really good by us. What we don't need to see is them line up like that again and us sell out up the middle and him keep it around the edge. We still need to keep containment.
Tell Kenneth Merriman on the stop. Good to have him back inside for sure.
We got an offensive coordinator back home that says we should have done the jump pass to the tight end. He's wide open.
Tell him it's always good on the second time. Till Colleyville comes out to receiver set, H-back offset to the right. Got a false start.
Yeah. Delay a game when it goes down to zero.
Delay game? Oh, yeah.
They've been doing it all game.
We're going to go half the distance.
We'll take it. Beep, beep, beep. Back them up. Scott Norton listening. Old twin.
Old twin. Probably the better twin.
That's what he says.
That's what he says for sure. Tell him we got penalty again.
Do it again. Back them up. How many times can you do that in a row? I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
So I think they may have got a timeout in.
All right. Fair enough. Well, we'll take that timeout with them. It's 14-0 here at Colleyville Heritage. They're up 14-0 on the Tigers, and we'll be right back. We appreciate our sponsors. That timeout was sponsored by Texas A&M at Texarkana. I'm a graduate of Texas A&M at Texarkana, so I love that school. But we're back and down 14-0. Got second and long for Colleyville Heritage out of their own end zone.
Tell him going back to quarterback stretch, you force that guy to cut back inside. This is a really good job right there by the defense end, number 18, Sheldon Harris, forcing him back inside to the troops.
Yeah, and Julius George right there, junior.
My man Juju.
Yeah, man, he makes the tackle, and he's sitting there, and we're talking about containment. He's doing nothing but reading that quarterback, and he's locked in on him and does a really good job and gets him down. So now we got 3rd and 11. It'll be really nice to make them punt out of their own end zone.
We got Taquan Black, number 0, on the edge right here. Pretty good edge rusher right here.
Yeah, get to him.
You got to keep him upfield shoulder. Come on, you got to get to him, guys. On the comeback route, that'll be enough for a first down. Catch to about the 16-yard line. Those are momentum killers.
Yeah, just think, what do we got? Refs are talking. Is there a flag down?
Sideline warning. If you're not familiar with that is, if you're a coach and that's called on you, you are in a small window over there of hatred. Coach Stanford can go from 0 to 100 in a hurry if that's on you.
Yeah.
3 receivers to the left, back set strong. Quarterback hands it off on his own read. Good job inside.
Really good job of crashing. Who was that crashing? 22?
Looks like Isaiah Dowden on the tackle.
Man, I'm telling you, that kid had a really, really good year last year, and he's just a junior this year.
Tell them we got, 22 and 26. We got to call their names more. Mm-hmm. The more we call their names, usually good things are happening.
Looking for a really good defensive stop this series.
Fakes the handoff. He's looking for a stop route right there by number 11 for Colleyville.
Oh, I can get a flag. It looks like on us, roughing the passer on Black back there.
Come on, Taekwon. You got to be smarter than that.
You're going to tack it on 15.
Tell them early in these games, turnovers, penalties, those things, those are momentum killers defensively. Offensively, from the other team, you love them because they're free yardage. Free offensive line stay on the field. You love being on the field because the other defense gets tired. Tell them, but we're going to find out what the young Tigers are made of so far this season, starting down 14-0. After a big win last week against the Frisco Lone Star, sometimes you can come in here feeling a little bit good about yourself. Receivers are set. They get a quick huddle right here. They want to snap and turn around, snap down, and get set. 3 receivers to the right, back off set left. Number 1, everything goes around here and get a free play right here on a hard count.
Really good defense out there by Tim, but it's after a free play, so they're going to get 5 on us.
Usually, ideally, when you're offensively speaking, just from being an offensive coach over the years and then being a defensive player as well, after the offense gets a few first down, that's when you start incorporating hard counts just because defense linemen are chasing. And about that time, they feel like everything's in rhythm. They get a hard count, and then you get a free 5 yards.
We've got 6:44 on the clock in the second quarter, and the Tigers are down 14, and Colleyville's driving on us. And be really good step up and make a key play and maybe get a turnover.
Right now we got a bootleg action. Got a guy out underneath. This should be number 15, Stephen Cole.
Really good play calling by Colleyville and just keeping us off balance. They're not doing anything, twice in a row and just kind of keeping us off step. And
just base formations, base plays. Right now they're just executing better than we are, offensively and defensively. So we're in a 3-by-1 set, back off set strong. Quarterback takes the ball. You're running what we used to call a wrap draw, where you're faking the sprint out and you're handing it back to the weak side. Just something to kind of offset that. We do have a penalty on the play.
Yeah. Cheating.
That's a good thing. I used to tell them if they were called hold when I said they wouldn't hold. I didn't ever coach them to do that. Why would they do that?
That's right.
Tell them that brings up a good down and distance situation for Texas A. Brings up 1st and 20 for Colleyville. About the 44-yard line. Then we got 3 receivers to our left. Back offset to the weak side of the formation. Takes the snap. He's looking down the field. Now he's taking off.
Oh, there we
got
go.
An interception.
There we go. Come on.
There we go. That's what we needed to get it going.
Atta boy. Kendavion Boyce, 6 foot, 160-pound junior, and he used all of it and jumped up and caught that ball and got the Tigers that turnover. And we're going to take a break, and the Tigers are fixing to mount a big second quarter comeback.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
And we're back. Potter deep. Oh, he's got B. Hall in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Man, I like the quick strike.
Way to make a play for your team.
I like the quick strike, and we came back and stuck it in them just like we needed to. And Potter gets a big hug by the an offensive line coach over there. He said, man, I appreciate your boys keeping me safe back there. And he throws about a 44-yard bomb right to B. Hall, who gets behind him, and we're kicking an extra point to cut the deficit in half. Nice snap, nice hold.
Kick is up, and it is good.
Right down the pipe.
Perfect. Good job by Francisco.
And yes, sir, fellas, the Tigers are back in this game, down 14-7, and we're going to take another quick break and be right back to mount the comeback.
What's it like at Texarkana College? Life-changing. Starting here means you can go anywhere. We offer student support, student life, dual credit, and hands-on training. And now you can enroll anytime. We'll help you start your future at Texarkana College. Get started by visiting us on campus or online at texarkanacollege.edu. Your future starts here.
And we're live back here at Colleyville Heritage, where the Tigers are going to kick off with 5:33 left on the scoreboard in the second quarter. Tigers down 14-7. Want to give a quick shout out to Zach Dunbar. He and his platoon are watching from Camp Pendleton in California. Man, we appreciate your service, Zach. We appreciate your service in the Texas High program when you were here. Zach was a star receiver for Texas High several years ago.
Come Francisco getting set to kick. A good kickoff, deep.
Oh, really nice.
Really nice. Receiving about the 9-yard line. He's going to make his way up the left side to about the 33-yard line.
Good tackle right there by number 11. I think that was Omarion Reese.
Omarion Reese, the senior.
Yep, he's also a wide receiver with really good hands, and he tackles him at about the 33. And our defense is back, and I look for them, that quarterback, to start running it more than he passes it, because he just threw one right in the hands of our DB. And here we go. We need another. Man, I'll take another turnover, Jeremy. Get back in this game.
You always want to win the turnover battle, especially in big games. I'm telling you, that's a huge, huge momentum swing. Right here, 2-by-2 set. We got a power read.
Sir.
We got a power read. The quarterback reads the front side end. If he chases that back, quarterback pulls it, keeps it inside. That's one of them plays now. It's trouble that you're telling that defense in to squeeze, then you hand the ball off around the edge. That time he took the back. Now the quarterback keeps it. So you're kind of wrong either way.
Yeah, Black had to run him back there, but the quarterback pulled it last minute, and that was a tough one.
Yeah, he's the read. Taekwondo number 0, he's the read guy on that type of run scheme. It's really good to offset all that quarterback sweep stuff. So you get that flow, and then you pull it and keep it inside. Quarterback gets them offset. 2 receivers right, H-back strong. Now you get this easy snap count. Back shoulder throw, just a free throw.
Yeah, that's another one of those deals. We got to watch the ball. Brad and Tracy Prince.
Coach Hawk is about to pass out over there telling him to watch the ball.
Brad and Tracy Prince listening back in Texarkana said we're sounding good. He knows what he's talking about. It's one of my buddies up at Diamond Bank.
Okay.
We're sponsored.
Now that we're giving a shout out, I did see my buddy Nate Jones, a former Texas High star receiver for the Texas Longhorn state champion, Stacy Johnson, another receiver for our state championship team out here watching on the live stream.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to the state champion seniors for the 2003 season.
What we got going down here?
I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Game clock. They changed the game clock to 4:44 left. They kept it rolling, I guess, after the pass. But they're going to have it 1st and 5, and now they're driving on our side inside the 30 on the 28.
You got 2 receivers offset to the right, H-back right. Should be looking at some sort of RPO.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Wrap him up. Wrap him up. Good job by Duncan right there, flowing to the ball.
That's okay. Black's mad because he didn't get him, but he's the reason why we made the play, and he knows he should have had him. And like we say, that guy is elusive. It's not easy. Once you get your hands on him, to just get him down.
Yeah, Taekwon Black, really good player. I'm looking at my man, Mr. Shane Head. I did screw that up. I was on the 2002 senior team, and I said 2003. I graduated in 2003. 2x2 set, H-back off strong. We got pressure up the middle. Duncan, you got to break down.
Oh, good hit right there.
Really good job right there by Isaiah Dowden.
Yeah, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. And of course, they're in 4-down territory, but at any time we make that play, boy, we need to get them behind the line of scrimmage right here.
Really big opportunity for our defense to make a stop here. Brings up a 3rd and 2.
Defense has been out there a long time, though, Jeremy. You know, they were out there for long drives, and then we had a one play drive, so it put them right back out there. So I look for us, if we can get a couple more plays and stop them, to maybe call a timeout, get them a little breather.
We got some pressure coming up defensively right now, and we got a hard count, so that
we must have hit them. First down.
Tim, that right there, Coach Stanford's probably going to burn a timeout right here to get them off the field, get them a little. Let's see what Coach Stanford wants to do. I think he's got him a timeout. He's got him over there. He's got to get him a little break. I'm telling you, defensively, those guys, when you stop thinking.
Let's take a timeout with them. I'm kind of tired myself.
I'm with you.
We'll be right back.
I need some water.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
And we're back right here at Colleyville Heritage, where the Panthers lead the Tigers 14-7. And boy, this is a good time for our defense to make a defensive stand. And you know, they're kind of, I saw their kicker. They're in field goal range right now. But it would be big if we could somehow stop them and hold them to 3 points and maybe get another quick score. You know, the way Potter and the offense, you know, have gotten on the same page here lately. All we need is about 2 minutes in the ball.
I know Coach Wilson, A.J. Wilson, our defense coordinator, Coach James Hawkins, the co-defensive coordinator. I know they're getting after him over there on the sideline for sure, ready to step up, make a good play. You got a power read, same thing as before.
Boom. They're
reading that front side end. You got to wrap him up and get him on the ground. Good thing about that play is you really don't want to take the back, even though if you don't account for him, he's going to hit his head on the goalpost. But you want one to carry the ball because you want that constant hitting on number one, because their offense goes as number one goes.
I agree.
Tell them, I know for right here, you're always looking for, in this situation, you're looking at them linebackers, and being a defensive lineman, you want to force the issue, but those linebackers are really roaming from sideline to sideline. You want to watch any kind of throwback stuff here, any kind of misdirection stuff.
That number 17. Stay outside. Good job.
Attaboy Sheldon, stay up, Phil shoulder.
Sir.
Should get a pick. Out of bounds.
He picks it off. Number 10 picks it off, but is out of bounds. Just Juju George.
My man Juju.
Yeah, boy. He who was that? 18.
Oh, that's Sheldon
Harris.
Yep, Sheldon Harris.
He played the quarterback perfectly.
Sheldon Harris, a long defense end, can run, really athletic, a really good kid. He's a yes sir, no sir type of kid, wants to do really good. He's still a young player. He was a JV kid last year, first action in varsity, so he's stepping up for sure.
I know what Hawk's down there screaming right now because I can hear it in my sleep sometimes. Watch the ball.
He's pointing to his eyes. Watch the ball.
3rd and 5. Watch the ball because you know they're going on a hard count. Oh, we're coming.
Almost.
He jumped it.
Almost. That almost was a 6.
Dang, Marcus Hall jumped back there at safety, read the eyes of the quarterback, and jumped the pass and had it right in his bread basket, but let it fall.
I'm telling you, I was talking to B Hall and Marcus in the hallway today at the indoor, and I was messing with B Hall. I said, Marcus is the real Hall around here, and B Hall's like, hold on, easy, coach, now easy. I've been here around here for a while.
33-yarder right here.
Takes a snap, kick is up.
He hits it off the
right upright. No good. Tigers catch a break.
Big stop for the Tiger defense, and we're going to take a timeout with 2:35 left on the clock, and the Tigers trailing by 7 right here at Colleyville Heritage.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their...
Here we go, David J takes a snap. He sells the stretch out here to number 3, Darian Ball. False start. It's going to back the Tigers up early. It's definitely not what you're looking for.
He's out here on the edge.
Number 3, Darian Ball. Yep. You got to be sitting in there.
Man, we appreciate all of our sponsors. Give them a shout out. Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, State Bank, Gregor Auto, Washington Academy, my buddy Donnie Reed, Ro Casa, and Reliance. We appreciate all our sponsors that put us on every week, TigerVision and Texarkana Gameday for the Tigers from Texas High.
David J, we got 2x2 set. David J on the handoff, runs a stick route to Knox Pilgrim for a gain of about 6.
Look at there. It takes about 5 to bring Knox down.
Still up.
He's still up.
He's over there probably yelling, telling him, get some. I told him if he scored a touchdown this way, I told him that this morning. I said, Knox, if you don't score a touchdown, do some sort of end zone celebration.
My gut does not look like that. You see that tight shot?
I know it.
That's why I don't blouse my deal. I keep mine in my keep my shirt in my pants because my gut does not look like that.
Great job. Good job by David J getting everybody set. Calling for the ball. Fakes the run, looking deep.
Good pickup by Javari. Oh,
we got 2 people in one area. That is not good. Somebody's running the wrong route, and Coach Stanford is letting them know about it right now.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who that was on the route was Cam. Cam
Reitner, the sophomore Cam Reitner.
Getting him some game time in a key situation.
Hey, my man Cam Reitner is quicker than a hiccup. I'm telling you that. Cam Reitner, he's varsity starting baseball center fielder, and I'm telling you, watching him do anything athletically is a treat. You should have to pay to watch Cam do anything because he's so athletic and quick. And a great young man. His mother is a dynamic woman. Here we go, 3 receivers to the right, back offset left. David J takes the ball. He's looking down the field. We got Drake all over. There we go. Now we got the penalty.
That's
he about ripped his jersey off.
They've been doing it all game, and sometimes that's the only way you can stop Knox Pilgrims, put your arms around him, and man, what a good play. But look, I'll tell you what I'm noticing, and what I heard all off season is our offensive line's going to be weak. Our offensive line's not going to be able to protect. They are giving David J the time of day to decide who he's going to go to, and I'm seeing some young guys step up. And
absolutely. It all starts, I'm telling you, it starts with the center, Bryce Holmes. Inside, I'm telling you, the center is the most crucial spot with the exception of left tackle to a right-handed quarterback, obviously protecting blind sides, but the center gets everything set. He sets the protections. If it's any kind of protection, you have to ID your backers and pass protection. It's not just, hey, block that guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You got to really set your protections to certain linebackers in tendencies, who's blitzing, multiple blitzers. Good job by David J staying inside the pocket. He's being so tall, he can see over those bodies. I tell you, I highlight the left tackle now, Mr. Ford. He is a heck of a player as a freshman. 2x2 set. We got jet motion, hand the ball off the T-ball around the outside edge. We got one block, and we got a ball play right there. All the way down to about the 40-yard line.
I'm telling you what, T-ball, you just add oil, and that guy can go. You see a tight shot of him right there, and we got 1:43 left on the clock, and now the Tigers have got it on the 41-yard line and plenty of time. We're going to run a hurry up, but we've got plenty of time to score right here and get back in this game.
3 receivers to the right, back off to the left. David J calls for the ball. Takes a step back, eyes downfield. He's going to the comeback right here by TJ. TJ makes a guy miss. Now he's getting upfield. Man, you love seeing that leadership. And he looks over him. I love it. Coach Stanford might not like that, but I love it. Sometimes you want to know, say, hey, I'm going to be here all day long.
That's right. That's right. And TJ had a drop in the first quarter, and he's going to come back. And I'm telling you, the kid's worked his tail off, and he's committed to Tulsa and going to have a good career there.
You see David J. One thing, we got to get him set, David J. There we go, ball set, running good old counter scheme right there. Javari inside the tackle.
First down.
Good for a first down to about the 30-yard line.
He's going to stop the clock and move the chains right here with 1:30 on the clock. And we have number 55, Jeremy. Who's that?
Number 55 for us.
Line.
Oh, that's Evan Holman.
Evan Holman.
Yep.
His helmet comes off, so he's going to have to come out of play unless we wanted to burn a timeout. And so
that should be Tucker Nichols. My man Tucker Nichols is about to get it all he wants right here. His brother Lawton was a starter for me last year, a great player.
Yeah.
Tucker's a smart kid. Hand it off to Javari. Sometimes you don't have to block them long, baby. Come on. Attaboy, Javari. Get out of bounds. Sometimes you don't have to take that hit. You love seeing it as an O-line coach, but sometimes just get out of bounds and let's get to the next play.
He had some big boys out in front of him, Jeremy. Number 68, it looked like.
Absolutely. That's Josh Blackwell, the junior. Really good player, athletic, maybe one of the strongest kids up front. And I'm telling you, that kid right there is a yes, sir, straight A. He'll do anything for you. Perfect kind of kid.
Nice. Here the Tigers come with 1:08 left, 1st and 10.
Heavy run power situation right here. Backdoored it, touchdown. That a baby T-ball number 3.
Touchdown Tigers.
Yeah, that power play. Sometimes that power play will hit backside. Sometimes if they don't scrape just enough. Really good job keeping it inside.
Hey, there's my guys down there on the horn. That's Paul Beard.
My man Paul Beard.
Yes, sir. He does it kind of all for the Tigers, and he's down there. He's telling the flags where to go and moving things out of their way, and he helps me out with the crew. Got Gert and. Man, and now we're an extra point away from tying it up with 1:03 left in the first half. Good snap, good hold by Reitner, right down the middle, and the Tigers have tied it up and took the blow, and now it's 14-14, and we'll take this time out. Sponsored by Texas A&M at Texarkana.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back, and we're tied, and it's 14-14 here in Grapevine against Colleyville Heritage, and we're going to try to pin them back with and try to get out of this half. And catch our breath, but now defense is stepping up and offense is rolling, and we kind of settled in, and we took that blow like we talked about.
Blow. Two great teams, two top 10 teams going after it. You know it's going to be one of those games where not one side's going to quit. Francisco kicks it deep. He's going to field it probably around the goal line. He's going to bring it out, which is good if we can get him down.
Yes, sir.
Keep him outside. Boom. Good hit right there by Omarion Reese, number 11.
Yes, sir.
He's doing some skipping. So, if receivers are skipping like that, they've either caught a touchdown or they just really made a good block.
Yeah, sophomore Shaylin Cooper right there helping.
Shaylin Cooper, he's going to be a young player. Keep his name in your mind. I'm telling you, he's going to be one that's going to be one of them what we always call up-and-comer guys. He's spot playing now in certain positions, but Shaylin Cooper, he's going to be one that's going to be on that field, and you're going to call his name a lot.
I'm thinking you're going to see some quarterback keepers right here and try to break one with their fastest guy. I don't think they're going to try to pass right here, Jeremy.
How many timeouts do they have? I can't see.
Let's see.
It's 2x2. Said they'll probably fill it out. You just really want to fill it out. Power run, same deal right there. Really good job. You want them to take forces the quarterback to pull it because you want that guy right there.
Are they calling timeout?
Well, we got an injury down on the field right now. It looks like we either got somebody rolled up or we got cramped. I can't see the number right this second.
his helmet off. They've got one timeout left, and the Tigers have 2 timeouts, and our training staff and
I don't want to say a number incorrectly.
Yeah.
I can't really see, but based off who has been out there and who is not out, the number I can't see. Maybe I don't want to. I don't want to say if I'm not sure.
You got Forrest and Carl out there.
We got
our
Dr.
trainers,
Mitchell out
and
there.
Dr. Mitchell and Coach Stanford.
You know, I do want to say something while we're here. Dr. Mitchell is always doing everything he can for our players.
He gets up quick.
What number is that?
Dropping off. It's a big boy. Is it 18? I can't. They got their arms around him, so I can't tell. 18's not out there, is he?
It might be Sheldon Harris. I can't really tell. I don't want to speculate. Dr. Mitchell is covering his back number up. Anyway, we hope he can walk that off. We see Sheldon out there right now. I believe it's Sheldon.
I think that's him.
I don't want to say. I'm not 100% sure on that, folks.
Yeah, it looks like. So you got Jamarian on this side, and yeah, I think that's who it was. Now he's so far over there, I can't tell.
And we are a long way up here. It's 18. Thank you, Mr. Reese. Yeah, it's my man Sheldon. Hopefully he can walk that off. Here we go. You're looking just to hand the ball off.
Good.
Normally
right
in this situation offensively, you want to try to get your best formation run-wise. If you know, and then you run a couple and see where you're at.
31 seconds left on the clock and rolling. And it looks like Colleyville is going to say no mas and come over to the sidelines, and they're going to let it roll down, and we're going to be tied at the half. And the Tigers will take that with a storm back in the second quarter to score 14 and knot it up here at the half. And as the clock runs under 10 seconds, Colleyville's going to jog off, and the Tigers are going to meet at midfield, and they're going to say, hey, we took the blow. We're on the road. Let's go in, get us some Gatorade, and come back out and put our hammer down. And we're going to take a quick timeout and be back at the half to watch the bands right here on Texarkana Gameday and TigerVision.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
Excuse me.
No, not with that. They'll probably probably just put it up on the big screen and not me.
What's it like at Texarkana College? Life-changing. Starting here means you can go anywhere. We offer student support, student life, dual credit, and hands-on training. And now you can enroll anytime. We'll help you start your future at Texarkana College. Get started by visiting us on campus or online at texarkanacollege.edu. Your future starts here.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Next to perform is the Colleyville Heritage Panther Marching Band. The band is under the leadership of Woodland Captain Toby Panera, as captain Owen Marchell, percussion captain David Hoff, and our chief Daryl Beverly. Now his captains are Billy Highlighter and Kyrie Smith. Logistics captains are Ayana Gianni. Drumming
seriously, first time? And that much? Yeah.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com.
And the Tigers are just about to make their way back onto the field through the run-through sign, and looks like the band is set up to usher them in. Coach Harrell, and don't adjust your televisions. I'm actually that much shorter than Coach Harrell. It's not your TV. Don't go messing with that. But Coach, what do you think went on in the halftime locker room for Texas High? What are those coaches in there telling them as far as some halftime adjustments, do you believe?
I think the main thing early is, it's kind of like one of them heavyweight fights. The first round went to them, second round went to us, and kind of now that we're at a halfway point, you want to go back to fundamentals in there. And coaching-wise, you're trying to get your best formations, the most plays that you've had success with. Everything's charted each down, so you got all your runs, how many yards you got, passes that you might want to come back to, any protections issues. Then defense is basically just working formation alignments to make sure they're not out of alignment, to keep them in good positions to make the play. But the thing coming out is intensity. Mm-hmm. I've always been taught, especially football related, the 20 most important minutes of the game is the first 5 minutes of the first quarter, the last 5 minutes of the second quarter, the first 5 coming out of the third quarter, and obviously the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Coach Stanford's telling me, they come out, punched us in the mouth, we punched them in the mouth, now what are we going to do?
Right. And you think on the other side of the ball that Colleyville Heritage is going to try to keep pushing their quarterback to make plays. It looked like that second quarter, especially later on in the second quarter, that the Tigers started, maintaining pressure on the quarterback and still keeping anybody else that and we want to make him throw, I think. Especially
defensive line, you're so worried about gap integrity, not losing contain, especially on number one. Such a good player. The offense goes as he goes. I say that a lot in football, but really everything's structured around number one. If he's running the ball, getting outside the pocket, forcing plays here, forcing runs there, So really limiting him as much as they can really is good for our defense
Look
going
at that
forward.
camera work and those Tigers coming at you. And I see Sam just coming by. If you hadn't met that kid, boy, what a special kid he is. And the Tigers really love him being a part of the team. And, man, I'll tell you.
Shout out to Sam Ross. He's my man. Every time I ask him, is he having a good day? He goes, yes, sir.
Every day's a good day.
Every day's a good day for my man Sam.
I ate with the team yesterday, and Sam said he looked at me. He just met me, and he said, tomorrow's game day. And I said, you dang right.
Game day. He gets fired up. What a great young man. Loves the game, loves football, loves being around the team. Just all around great young man.
Well, here we are, just about to start the second half, and the Tigers need to come out. Let's see who gets the ball first.
They get the ball.
They get the ball first. So if the defense can step up, maybe get another turnover. Boy, I tell you, that turnover was big and got the momentum for the Tigers.
That momentum is something now, especially coming out of the half. You want to cover down on your kickoff. Obviously, if you can get a touchback, that's good. If you can really kind of single them out into a pooch situation and pin them back inside the 25, that's ideal as well. But the thing you don't want to do is just run down your lanes without breaking up, because it don't take much increases in kickoff coverage.
That's right, and I have to give a shout out, man. Here's the thing: is the first half, it was a tie game, right?
Yep.
Well, at halftime, the cheerleaders, the high steppers, and the band won. So Texas High is actually up. So we need to keep that momentum going in the second half, and we're going to kick the ball off to Colleyville and see if we can get a stop and a score and get up in the game. And that'd be a big time for the Tigers.
Tell them coming out here, like I said, Francisco wants to get a good deep kick here. Either that or we're going to pooch it, one of the two.
Yeah, that last kick was all the way to the goal line and had some height on it, and it really is an asset for the Tigers.
Tell them we're kicking it deep. Fields it about the 8-yard line, making his way around the left side. Got a missed tackle, got to break that down. Not bad, bringing it to the 30-yard line.
That's right, we'll take that. And it's nighttime in the Metroplex, and I'll tell you, you can look over and see the lights for South Lake, and we can see. Shoot, I can almost see the Texarkana from up here in the tower where we are.
I can see birds flying underneath us. We're so high up here.
I waved at one of those guys on the Southwest Airline that flew right beside us.
I know it. I'm telling you. We are super high. I'm afraid of heights, obviously.
Yeah. We're glad y'all are joining us tonight all the way from Texarkana. We got people all over the country tuned in, watching their Tigers. Reverse.
Tell them we got to get somebody over there.
And number 7 stays. He sees it and reads it. They get 6, maybe.
Kendravian Boyce on the tackle, runs him out of bounds. The junior.
Yep.
Good player.
I'll tell you, we keep calling sophomores, freshmen, and juniors names, and I like that mixed in with some seniors. And the Tigers are set to just keep rolling in the Stanford era.
Young team, but a really athletic team. You got your seniors in key positions, which is good. Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking downfield. We got a slant route to number 5. We got a missed tackle right there by Tim Austin. Brings up a first down to about the 42.5.
I think that's number 9. That's
Marcus.
Yep.
Marcus Hall.
Yep. He kind of missed it and then got back and got the tackle.
Marcus probably wanted me to say that was Tim on that one. Tell him 2x2 set, back set off to the weak side in the boundary. Quarterback Texas got a lead, quarterback lead ISO right there. Really good job right there on the strong side up top.
Guys up top, look like number 21 and his
Zon Dillard.
Yeah, and his helmet comes off, so he's going to have to come out for a play. I'm putting my eyes back on, Jeremy. I'm eating those nachos that had to take them glasses off. I always take my hat off and my glasses off when I eat those nachos. They get all over.
Tell them I needed a little more jalapenos on them. We got a 2x2 set. Quarterback pointing out the backers for protections. Quarterback stretch to the field right here. We forced him inside, way too inside.
That was linebacker too. You called it. We needed to have more tackles from them, and this Tristan Powell Sr. just missed the tackle. He had him behind the line of scrimmage, and because of it, we give up a touchdown. But it's It's early, 10:32 left in the third quarter, and they strike first, pending extra point. It's 20-14, Colleyville.
Like I said, there's always a positive in every situation. Texas High has been prone to get in a shootout so far this season. So the kick is up, and it is good, and it brings it to a 21-14.
21-14 on the clock, and the Tigers go down 7, and we'll be right back after commercial break.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we're back here live. Colleyville to kick off to Texas High, up 7 now. When he puts a boot in that all the way into the end zone, and we're going to return it out of the end zone.
Get a hat on a hat.
B. Hall with a cut, gets back to the 20, pushing guys over. He's a little in stature but big in heart, and they can't get him down, and they'll call right there at about the 23, 24-yard lines where Texas High will start. And, Jeremy, you know, we said in the first half we took that punch and we came back fighting and tied it up, but we take a quick punch right there, and it wasn't because of any adjustments we didn't make. We had a guy right there, and he just I know him. I sat there with him, and he was watching a bunch of film last night, and he sat there for 20, 30 minutes while I was watching him and watching film, and he's telling me about that quarterback, and he's saying he was going to get to him, and he got to him, but just missed him right there.
Yep, David J takes a snap. He's going to bring it out here to Tredarian Ball out on the swing right here. It's just an extension of the run game. We're going to get a penalty probably.
Probably a hold.
Yeah. Normally when you get out there, it's either a hold or a block in the back. Should be Montgomery, a little sophomore.
Got T-ball in space, and he gets about 6 yards, but we're going to get a hold out here on the corner. Spot foul. 10 yards from the spot. Repeat the down, so it's going to be first and about maybe 14, 15 or more. About 17 maybe.
Time we got 11 personnel in, 1 tight end, 1 back, 3 receivers. David J makes a call, takes a snap. We got a pin pull scheme to the outside. You got Javari outside the numbers. You got speed. He's got a chance. He's got a chance.
You ain't
One
running.
guy to beat. You're not catching number 4.
You ain't running. You ain't running.
You're not catching number 4.
Javari Johnson. Touchdown, Tigers. And just like that, the Tigers strike back and will, pending extra point, tie it back up. And, man, I'll tell you, the offensive line gets out. And like you say, that pin and pull and gets out there and makes a couple of key blocks. And there was no juking by JJ. He just said, hey, good times. Let's go.
Josh Blackwell on the good kick on the outside nickel backer. I'm telling you, the only thing Blackwell heard was Javari's speed going by him down that sideline. Javari is lightning fast. Set for the extra point.
Good snap.
Good snap.
Good hold. Buckets.
We're good. We're good.
21-21. Took a lick and kept on ticking.
Firing up that track
Texas
meet.
High Tigers. And in the third quarter with 9:42 left, we're going to take another break and come back to this exciting game.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Back here live on TigerVision and Texarkana Game Day. Tigers tied up 21-21, and my star nephew, John Thomas Barwitz, nearly hit his head on the ceiling in Harvard, on the square in Harvard, watching this game, and a special shout-out to him. John Thomas, you should be studying, but who am I to call you out on that? Anyway, Tigers about to kick off. And right back in this game, and like you say, Jeremy, we may have us a shootout here.
It's a shootout is brewing. Good kickoff, good deep, forcing him back to the goal line. He caught it. He's going to bring it out. But if we can stay in our lanes, we got a chance at it, baby. Good job flipping field position. They'll take over at about the.
We got a flag down here.
Normally, kickoff return penalties are holding penalties. Normally.
I'll tell you what, it was a great tackle, putting a hat on a hat, and I didn't see what number that was. But I hate to not give him a shout out, but he will get the shout out in the meeting rooms when they talk about that.
I will give my man Jackson Halter a shout out. Let's see he's logged in. Jack, I used to always tell Jack, you're my favorite player.
Dang.
Jack, I love him.
Middle linebacker
would light you up, then go hit a bomb in baseball.
Yeah, no doubt.
I love it. He never missed football practice during baseball during the spring baseball. He'd just go straight from football field down to the baseball fields and hit a bomb.
I'll tell you what, I remember his walk-off home run against Lufkin to beat them in the
I about jumped over the fence when that happened.
Jack having a really good baseball career in college and now is in University of Louisiana Lafayette. Got a couple more years left.
We got 2x2 set, back set to the boundary. Quarterback takes the ball, runs just a little stretch play outside. Good job by Duncan McGee chasing him down from the backside.
Yeah, and the containment outside made him cut back in and didn't allow him to get out. Really good.
Telling Juju also on the assist. Julius George, the junior, my man Juju.
I'll tell you what, Jeremy, it's about time for a Texas high turnover right here.
You can feel it brewing. We got 2x2 set. Quarterback's taking the snap. He's faking the handoff, looking for the outside, keep outside leverage. You don't want to go for that. Really great job. Great job right there.
Number 10, that's Juju.
That's Juju really making plays. Juju's growing up right before our eyes.
Juju the junior.
Juju.
Man, I'll tell you, you know, he was in perfect position, but being in perfect position with that quarterback doesn't mean anything, and he made a really, really good tackle, brings up 3rd and short. And, man, a big play by the Tigers to bring up a 3rd down right here.
Got 2 receivers to the field. And we got these pre-snap penalties. Kill us. I'm not bad on the coverage.
No,
unfortunately,
really
that's a free play for the offense. You really got to stay on top of those things.
Their coach is crying down there going, what? And he's like, we were actually in position to catch that ball, and your guy's jumping over us. That's okay. Sometimes you got to try to get a call later.
Tell me, you got to eliminate those mental mistakes. Now, those mental mistakes add up to a lot. You get a lot of hidden yardage right here. Get them short field, short down and distances, conversions on 3rd and long or 3rd and short, rather.
It's like nobody left at halftime. Score being 14-14.
We're faking the play action out into the flat. Good job. Hey, number 10, Juju. He's still over there. He's chasing him down.
Yep, who's that? Number 40? Looks like
Shaylin Cooper.
Yeah, Shaylin Cooper had the quarterback. And, man, if you can just make that quarterback throw it, you know, good things are going to happen for your defense. If you make him run it, that, you know, that's not what we want to see.
I tell you, Shaylin, we talked about his name earlier. Cooper, he is a guy that he's a young cat. I like calling them young cats, but he is one of them up and coming guys. I promise you. Quarterback is 2x2 set, back set to the field. Quarterback takes the ball, fakes the handoff, looking downfield on a little quick route by number 10.
Good tackle by Tim Austin.
Tim brings up a 3rd and short at about the 49-yard line.
Chris Ross, Tanner Ross's dad, more importantly known as, watching us from back home in Texarkana.
A couple former players logged on. BD.
Yeah.
Kavion Savage. A couple good players, former Tigers. Always glad to see them, have them on the stream. If I see him, I'll give you all a shout out. Here we go, 3-by-1 set, back set to the field. Quarterback takes a snap. He's just running an ISO with a lead blocker. Going to look like he's got the first down.
I'll tell you what.
Is that 17?
Yeah,
that's Alex. That's Alex Jones. That's the kid last week that we didn't have his number.
Yeah.
Alex Jones really coming in there, number 17, really trying to lay that hammer down.
He's a headhunter. I know his pop, and he's a good kid. And also Robin Radney, more importantly, the dad of one of your old linemen.
Mr. Radney, one of my former linemen's dad with the shout out.
And Camo can't watch because he's studying for med school.
Oh, I know it. I told him you better be a surgeon. Need to get a free deductible. Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking downfield. We got some try to back shoulder it. Really good coverage up top.
Yeah, that was Roman White. Defensive back. He's a sophomore.
I'm telling you, a lot of sophomores, a lot of young cats on this team.
Man, if Roman just could have gotten his head around, it might have had a pick right there. But 2nd and long. I was thinking that was 3rd down. I missed one.
2nd and long from about the 47. Middle of the field. Quarterback gets him set, takes a snap, fakes that. Nope, hands it off to number 3 around the outside edge. Come on, can't duck your head.
Alex
going to get through. Alex missed it. Really good coverage by Juju down the field to make him snap it again before he tackled about the 2-yard line.
Looks like he stepped out at about the 16-yard line.
Oh, that's even better.
1st down, but Tigers living to fight another day.
You gotta break your feet down. You can't always go for the kill shot.
7:02 left in the 3rd quarter right now. Scoreboard sponsored by Commercial National Bank. We appreciate Philip Mobley there, good buddy of mine. Commercial National Bank, a local hometown bank, sponsor of Texarkana Gameday.
2-by-2 set to the field. Tailback's all set to his right, takes the snap, fakes the handoff on the zone read. Number 1 keeps it on the outside. He's going to get in for the touchdown. They got a penalty.
They're gonna.
We do have a penalty. They about ripped Tim's jersey off over there.
Yeah, they've been doing it all game, Jeremy, but they called it that time, and they're going to get that at the 5.
Yeah, Tim's sitting there pulling his jersey. He felt it. There's no doubt.
Get it at the 5, move it back to the 15, and have 1st down and 13. Put them behind the chains. And really, you don't need to do that. You're one-on-one right there. All you need to do is just get on one side and let the quarterback decide which way he's going.
Football's not hard. Sometimes we overcomplicate things.
And it's really not hard up here. You know?
There ain't no doubt. So I tell you, my man, Coach Preston back home, we hope you get feeling better, my man. You know, we love you.
Man.
Coach Preston would just tell him, there's just one ball. Tackle the guy with the ball. How hard? Defense isn't that hard. Just tackle the guy with the ball.
Hey, there's nobody better and love the kids more than Coach Preston. And I'd get all anxious about something that Trey was doing. He said, just love him. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
Just love him.
No big deal. We'll get it taken care of. Quarterback takes the ball. He's running a quarterback stretch to the field.
There we go.
We're going to stretch him out right there. We're not wrapping him up.
That away.
Tell him by a host of Tigers.
Just give him about 4 more yards than if you just wrap him up. And I know that got someone on defense down. It's like number 10 to me. Juju.
Hopefully it's a cramp or something of that nature. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. He's been flying around across the field left and right.
I'll tell you what, why don't we take a break right here and come back after this commercial break.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, The Classic Car Wash, Gregor Marine and RV, Gregor Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorauto.com.
And we're back here live at Colleyville Heritage Field, where the score is 21-21 with Colleyville having a second and about 7, looks like, Jeremy.
6:42 left in the third.
That's right. And Tigers are walking. It looked like it was Juju to me, walking him off the field, and looks like they're going to give over there, and our trainers, Forrest and Carla, tape him up or get him worked out, and it's next man up, just like we've had all night. Coach Stanford's out there giving them a little extra oomph on the defense and saying, hey, let's stop
next guy up mentality.
Next guy up.
Some two receivers split right, H-back to the left, free play right here, false start. Or not false start.
I don't see any. They thought it was a free play. I didn't
thought
see
it was
any.
a free play. They just threw it up. I believe that's number 10. Yep. The whole play looked bad from the start. Tell them we are entering a track meet, ladies and gentlemen.
27-21 Colleyville, pending the extra point with 6:33 left on the clock in the third quarter.
The hold is down. Got some pressure. The kick is up, and it is good to bring the score to 28-21 with 6:33 left in the third.
We're going to take a break and be right back to watch the Tigers.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
Back here live, and the Tigers are down 28-21. And Colleyville's fixing to kick off to the Tigers, and we're going to take that blow and see if the offense can pick us up. And you never know, this game could come down, Coach Harrell, to a 2-point conversion or something like that, something crazy.
Certainly feels that way, especially in knock on wood, turnovers. So I can't stress turnovers enough. Turnovers, penalties, mental mistakes, those type of things get you beat in preseason games.
Be hauled
to the right side. Going to be able to be brought down to about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if we want our guys taking it out of the end zone, but
it's hard to tell B-Hall to not take the ball. He wants the ball in his hands.
That's right.
And usually good things happen.
Right.
So you one of them deals you're going no. If he breaks, you're like yes.
Yes.
And, yep.
He's a playmaker, and you like to get those guys in space and get those guys the ball and running fast. And that I'm looking across at about the 43-yard line, and Coach Hawkins and A.J. Wilson, who do a phenomenal job with our defense over there trying to figure it out, and they will.
David J. hands the ball off to Javari.
That's T-ball.
No, it's T-ball. Sorry, he makes the guy miss.
That away. Gain
of about 8 yards to about the 25-yard line.
David J. trying to get them going fast, and offensive line coach out there on the field saying, get down. I've heard you say that a million times.
Get to the ball. Get on the ball. Tell them, what are we standing up for? Get set. 2 receivers left. H-back set to the field. Tailback offset. David J. calls for the ball. Hands the ball off on a zone read, staying inside. Going to be enough for the first down to the 31-yard line.
Backs running hard, both T-ball and J.J. Javar
When you
Johnson.
get those two going back-to-back, it's trouble.
Yeah. Trouble.
Absolutely. Same thing. Potter gets them set quick, calling for the ball. Uh-oh, we got some miscommunication. Potter opened the wrong direction, just making something happen.
Hold on to the ball,
just
David
get
J.
down.
Attaboy.
There we go. Way to make something out of nothing. We're trying to run counter, and David J. opens the wrong direction.
No. Every now and then, David J. will just fake it, and he's trying to throw him off guard, Coach Harrell. He's trying to throw him off guard. He said, I'm going to take this one myself.
If it's a design run for David J., they definitely are being caught off guard. That's for sure.
Hey, 4 yards, any way you want to spin it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take it. David J. gets him set, tight end to the right. B-Hall in orbit motion, handing the ball off right here to try to keep that safety rotate.
Thataway. Boy, run game is on point right now, and David J. and the receivers are on target, and offense is rolling. Knox Pilgreen enters the game. So does Javari coming in for T-ball, and it's 3rd down and 2.
Big 3rd down. 2 yards, you got to convert right here. We got 2 receivers left. H-back offset to the boundary. All right, Javari sitting left to David J. David J. takes snap, hands the ball off. We got an A-gap play right there. Woo! Lay down.
Away, JJ.
Lay that wood on him.
Man, I'm telling you, he said, look at JJ, good times. He said, I'm running, baby.
Tell my cousin Jason and his wife Heather in Nacogdoches, Texas felt that hit all the way down there in Nacogdoches, Texas, watching these Tigers.
All right.
Yeah. Shout out to my family. David J. getting upset. Two receivers to the left, tight end to the right. We got a pin pull scheme. We got a kick. You got to get around that outside nickel backer right there for about 3-yard gain on the play to about the 47-yard line. Tell them when you get number 4 going, then you come in with T-ball and you're interchanging those guys. It puts a lot on that defense because that's a 2 guys right there that it's hard to tackle and hard to bring down.
I'm thinking you're fixing to see something David J. to TJ.
Tim, we got 2 receivers offset left, tight end to the right.
Guy's playing 8 yards off TJ.
Tim, we're going to run the ball.
There it is.
We got an RPO to TJ, number 1. That a baby. They're not going to catch him.
Hey, me and Clint Toon on the same page. Touchdown, Tigers.
That a boy, the senior leadership from TJ making a play.
David J. Potter to TJ Gray. Man, what a play right there.
What a great throw.
Hey, guy was playing 7-8 yards off of him, and David J. saw him break open, and a lot of quarterbacks will want to put that a bead to try to throw it as hard as they can in there, but he just put the air under it and let TJ run right under it, and the Tigers score, pinning extra point.
Tell him Cam Reitner holds the ball. Great job catching the ball, putting the ball down, getting the kick up and good to bring us tied on 28-28 with 3:41 left in the 3rd.
28-28, we got a tie here. We're going to take a short break, come back and watch some more Tiger football on TigerVision Game Day.
What's it like at Texarkana College? Life-changing. Starting here means you can go anywhere. We offer student support, student life, dual credit, and hands-on training. And now you can enroll anytime. We'll help you start your future at Texarkana College. Get started by visiting us on campus or online at texarkanacollege.edu. Your future starts here.
And we're back, and give a special shout out to Eric Aiken and Fields of Faith after watching that commercial and everything that he does for our local athletes around Southwest Arkansas, Northeast Texas. Really, really a special person, and we appreciate everything that he does. As he says, God wins.
God wins all the time. Good job. Good kick down the field. They're going to the ball's on the ground. They don't know where it is.
Boom.
Woo! You can get put in an ambulance on that kind of play. Wrap him up. Going to be about to the 27-yard line.
And it's B-Hall down there and number 11, Omarion Reese down there.
I'll tell you what, going back to that previous play, you know, we've been running that outside pin pull scheme. You know, Coach Toon, he's in the box down beside us and working with Coach Toon since 2015. You know, he's set that up throughout the course. You know, we're getting yardage on that outside pin pull scheme, and that safety's coming streaming down. Then next thing you know, they're reading them keys, and them offensive linemen pull out of there. And that quarterback, David J., what a great job seeing that release And seeing that safety bite down and running right behind him for the easy touchdown.
Ronnie Allen said that was his great grandson.
TJ, great player. Here we go, a little quick box alert by number 10. We got to break down and get it.
That guy's fast.
Number 10 can go.
Man.
That's his second touchdown on the day. And folks, we have a track meet here in the DFW Grapevine area.
Shootout. He's going to run out of the gate down there. Man, you know, the thing is we've got our guys in good position. They're just not making the play. And, you know, you attribute that to a little bit of tiredness or something like that. But we'll get it fixed.
A lot of it, like I said, a lot of it is key towards number 1, the quarterback. You know, you try to get so much to keep him contained inside, and sometimes you lose just a little bit of focus and you let somebody get by you if you don't break down. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good.
35-28 with 3:22 left on the clock in the third quarter, and we're going to take this short break and be back to watch more Tiger football. And I know I sound like a broken record when we're back here at Colleyville Heritage, but they score and get up 7, and now they're going to kick it off to Texas High and see what the Tigers can do. And Coach Harrell, it's just blow for blow. We're seeing a shootout here tonight, and the Tigers have said we can put a lot of points on the board. But you know, it's just we've got our defense. We're putting them in the right position. They're just not making plays, and it's a game, and it's easy for me to say from up here.
Tim,
but
you cannot tackle with your arms. You got to put that hat and that chest on somebody and wrap up and grab cloth.
B Hall at the 5-yard line.
Bring it all the way across the field.
Oh, he's got a seam.
He's got a little space out to about the 20-21 yard line.
Good tackle by Heritage. So we're gonna stay here, and instead of taking a break on this one, and Tiger offense is gonna jog out, and I have a feeling we're fixing to try to go blow for blow with them, Coach.
You better make sure we get some points in here. That's for sure.
I see that Todd Marshall is watching from Texarkana.
Tell them our wrestling segment was going to start in the fourth quarter, but since Todd's not here, we're going to delay our wrestling fourth quarter segment till the next home game at Graham Stadium. 2 receivers to the left, H-back left. Going to hand the ball off in a counter play. A-gap run. You stay on them hashes. Really, really good job right there up front with the big uglies, so they say, moving bodies out of the way. That's a gap scheme. Really good play up front, moving bodies out of the way.
He gets to the line at the 30, which gains 10 yards and gives us a first down. Clock's ticking under 3 minutes in the third quarter.
2 receivers left, same formation as last play, back offset right. David J. calls for the ball. Looks like it's the same exact play.
It looked like a little mix-up in the backfield. I don't know, Javari and David. I don't know. But he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30 for the Tigers, staying in the no huddle.
David J's getting the call. We're in split back formation now. Got 2 receivers left, both backs offset off David J. He calls for the ball. Get a glance route out here by Omarion. Drops it slightly behind him. Still should have caught it. As the O-line coach, I always tell receivers, if it hits your hands, you should have caught it. I don't have much sympathy for receivers. Either way, brings up a 3rd down for the Tigers.
I see someone on here commented it's a long way home if you lose, and I was going to tell them it's a long way home regardless.
That is true. Tell them 3 receivers to the left, back offset right. David J takes the snap.
TJ one-on-one on
Looking
outside.
downfield, flares it
there
out to
we go.
Javari. Javari puts a fake stutter and runs
Good play.
through his face.
Really good play. Man, they're going to spot him they spotted him 2 yards shorter of where he got to. It's going to force us to punt. I think we've probably been punting either way, but at 4th and 3 instead of 4th and 4, 5. But I like that play. I like a screen out of the backfield and get one of those guys in space, and I think you may see that some in the fourth quarter.
Tell them we better. It's going to be a long fourth quarter. Let's get a good snap, good hold.
There we go.
Try to get a good kick.
Yeah,
good kick.
Good kick. Gets over his head.
Get a good Tiger bounce.
There you go.
Small Tiger bounce. We'll take it.
Knox Pilgrim.
Knox Pilgrim with the recovery.
Gets a snap, gets down there. Hey, I want to give a special shout out to Demetrius Beasley. Said Tiger Nation's watching. He's watching all the way from Denver, Colorado.
So is Mama Zig.
I hear you. I love Mama Zig.
Mama Zig.
And we're going to stay here because Colleyville Heritage, we're going to go ahead and trot out on the field. And now is when the Tiger D needs to step up and get us a turnover.
Tim, you're looking for number 1 right here. It starts with him. Formation set. Faking the handoff. Rolling out.
There it is.
Almost.
Man, I'll tell you.
Almost intercepted.
I'll tell you, number 20 back there for the Tigers, that was A.J. McElroy, a senior DB, and he was sitting right there and waiting for it, and he goes up and high points the ball, but their receiver comes and knocks him from behind and breaks up the play. But like I say, I think we need to force him to pass the ball, and good things are going to happen for us.
2x2 set, back off. Here we go. We get a cut back inside. It's going to bring up about a 3rd down and 4 on about the 36-yard line. We do have a Tiger. Yeah, no, he's getting up. We're good. Just a little outside zone play.
Brings up, looks like 3rd and 4, Coach, and man, big play for the Tigers right here. If you can hold them and force a punt. I don't know that we've forced. Have they punted tonight? I don't know if they've punted yet.
Don't get me lying.
Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna press coverage on the outside, and they're coming to the line. They're gonna try
looking
hard
like
count.
you're gonna move the pocket with the quarterback. Quarterback stretch. Safety's got to come up, make a play.
We got a hold.
We got a hold. We better hope it's a hold.
Yep.
Yep. I believe they're signaling a hold.
That got the referee said 1st down, and now they're gonna. I think they've been doing it all game, Coach, and they finally called it.
Tell them big shout out to Texarkana, LaMichael James,
Yes,
the
sir.
former Liberty ILO Leopard, watching tonight, a college football Hall of Famer.
Man, I'm telling you,
we got a Hall of Famer on watching this.
I think that cat can still go if you give him the rock.
There ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. LaMichael James, one of the greatest to ever come out of the Texarkana area. Shout out to him.
Said we did punt once, or they did punt once in the first half. Ball.
High snap, number 1.
Ball. Dang.
Just trying to get the ball off.
Man, I'll tell you, great job by the quarterback to get back there, and the ball just bounced their way. 6 seconds left in the quarter, in the 3rd quarter, and Colleyville Heritage with 3rd down and 15, and a big play for the Tigers right here. It's big defensive play.
Huge play right here.
2, 4, 6, 8. We don't have enough guys out there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 10. Oh, it is 4th down.
Here we got one coming in.
Now we got one coming in, Tristan Powell. So it is 4th down. Good snap and a shankopotamus. And
come on, keep
as
walking.
The time expires, keep
walking.
We're going to stay here and watch
Get
the
out
ref.
of the way, too.
Keep going.
Keep walking.
Keep going, and we are in their territory. And my favorite movie, The Shawshank Redemption, and the Tigers will take over. And we're going to take a quick break between the 3rd and 4th quarter right here on TigerVision Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
David J gives the handoff to T-ball in an outside pin pull scheme, getting tackled around the 41-yard line for a gain of about 6 to 7. Good job by the O-line up front, working in pin pull schemes. That's deadly. That's one of my favorite run schemes. My number one is power, then goes to pin pull. It's the inside and outside run schemes. Pin pulls are really good. Really, you get angles on everybody. David J gets them set. 2 receivers left, tight end to the right. David J gets the call, hands it off to Javari.
Oh, we got a hold. That was T-ball, I believe.
T-ball.
And I saw a flag come in. I didn't see the hold, but the flag is where the hold would be, and that's going to hurt on a first down play. Guy's kicking his flag.
I got to get T-ball next time to wear some orange wristbands or something so I can tell them apart. They're so fast I can't see their numbers.
Man, and big stop by the defense, forcing the second punt of the night by Colleyville, and the Tigers in plus territory, and now going to have it back on their own 49 with 2nd and 13, and now behind the chains. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little flare out to T-ball out of the backfield.
Then we got a double set, 2x2 receivers. T-ball offset left to the field. David J takes the snap. He's looking downfield. Gets a little pressure. He's stressed outside a little bit. Try to force it to Knox Pilgrim, broken up by number 4 from Colleyville. Tell him a little bit of pressure on the inside. Evan Holman kind of getting beat inside a little bit. You got to move your feet and stay more aggressive.
Big play right here for the Tigers, 3rd and 13, and if we can pick up about 10, 11 yards, we'll go for it on 4th, I bet, with 11:01 left in the 4th quarter and trailing Colleyville Heritage 35-28. A good 2 state-ranked teams going blow to blow here tonight in the Metroplex.
So a 2x2 set. David J takes a snap. He's looking.
Oh,
we got a helmet come off.
Yeah, good call.
Should be a helmet.
That is hands to the face.
The field.
And their guy.
The ball will be caught by TJ Gray on about the 42-yard line.
I think we got 10 yards. Hands to the face is
has to be. Ripped his helmet off.
Yeah.
Number 55, Evan Holman.
How many yards is that?
That right there should be a personal foul.
Personal foul. We will take it.
Should be hands to the face.
They're saying, yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying, hey, the catch is good. Man, what a heck of a catch. Was that TJ?
Yes, TJ Gray making a play.
15 yards and automatic first down.
Yep, you got to get that out of the game.
Two things. They did that, which forced David J to get rid of it. He gets rid of it, and TJ makes a hell of a catch 10, 11 yards down the field, and we would have gone for it on 4th and 2 or 3, I believe, but because of the penalty, they're going to give us the play plus 15.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yep, just like a personal foul.
Yeah, but a personal foul is...
And David J gets the call in.
Man, we got more.
1st and 10 from about the 28-yard line. He takes a snap. We got pin pull scheme out to the side here.
That keeps working, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm telling you, you got some real estate out there.
And 2, you got 2 big old linemen coming right at you, and you're a DB. That's not what you want to see.
Javari's really good at staying in front of them linemen. You got Josh Blackwell coming around and Damian Chisholm, Big Chiz, coming around that back on the weak side there. Damian Chisholm, sophomore, Baylor offer, Division I kid, great young man, great family. David J fakes the handoff. He's got a guy in the flats. Come on, we got to catch the ball, T-Ball. T-Ball's trying to catch it and turn upfield. Yep.
Trying to run with it before he caught it.
Missed opportunity. Brings up 3rd and 3 with 9:56 left in the fourth quarter.
My man Looney listening from Texarkana, watching the Tigers. Says we're doing an awesome job commentating. He must have us turned way down.
Opinions vary.
That's right. 3rd and 4. Four down territory. See what kind of call we get, knowing we got 4. We're going to call a timeout. We got 4 seconds on the.
I still think you can go to the run right here.
Yeah.
I mean, you know it's a 2-down territory.
That's right.
You know you're getting that.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break and come back with the Tigers after this timeout on Texarkana Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
We're back here live at Colleyville Heritage in the Metroplex, where we can see planes flying all around and balls all around from David J. throwing them, hitting receivers, and we need another one right here with T-Ball in the backfield on a 3rd and 3. Huge series for the Tigers, down 7 with 9:56 left in the fourth quarter.
3rd and 3, David J. checks the formation, looks at the defense. Coach Toon trying to get us in a good play here. I bet Coach Toon's dad, Mr. Steve, definitely wants him thrown to a tight end right here. David J. takes the snap. He's looking to his left. He sees a guy on a corner route.
Wow, what a throw.
Great throw. Oh, right off the outstretched hands. Great throw by David J.
Great throw and great job by B. Hall, who goes up and high points the ball, but their defender makes a heck of a play. Really good throw by David J. and great try by B. Hall out on the corner.
Brings up a 4th down and 3. 9:50 to go in the fourth. 35-28. Tigers trailing.
15 seconds on the play clock. Trying to get the play in.
Down
10
to 10 seconds.
David
Coach
J.
Stanford's getting a little antsy over there. Probably going to have to burn a timeout right here. It's just not looking good. Yep, there it goes. Sometimes it's better just to cut your loss, call a timeout, and get regrouped. 4th down, huge play. You don't want to get into a bad play.
Yeah, we're going to stay right here through the timeout and try to get it taken care of this time, Coach Harrell. Last time we didn't get it taken care of when we had the ball down here near the goal line, and a big play for the Tiger offense, and we're going to try to line up and get us in a position to get in space and get the ball to what I would think is one of our receivers, but who knows? I think they may be thinking that too, and we may try.
Here's the good thing about coaching is a lot of times you're not necessarily thinking about plays in this situation as much as you are players.
Gotcha.
You know, so you got to pinpoint. Like I said, every offensive game plan has 4th down and short, crucial. It's all scripted, but at some point you throw that away and go, who needs the ball to get this 1st down? Okay, and obviously for us, you know, Javari's had a really good game so far. T-Ball has a good game. TJ Gray, you know, he's come up with a lot of good plays. So whatever Coach Stanford and Coach Toon feels like our best player to convert this, that's where the ball's going. It's not necessarily a scheme or a route concept. It's which player, big-time players make big plays in big games.
And this is a big possession and a big play. They're going to call a timeout. They're going to see how we're lined up. Old Jekyll and Hyde. And we'll take a quick break and be right back to see the 4th down play for the Tigers right here on TigerVision and Gameday.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, Orr BMW, Orr Cadillac, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Super Center. In Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, the Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com.
And we're back here live. Back for a huge 4th down play for the Tigers with 9:50 left in the 4th quarter. Still plenty of time left, but you got to think the Tigers really, really want to convert here and get a touchdown or get us a score and keep going in this game. And the lining up.
Loud in the stadium right now. Tigers get the ball. You got Knox right here on the outside, right there. Good.
Oh, really good.
There you go. Knox Pilgrim making a play.
Great play call. Great execution by the Tigers. Knox Pilgrim. He's got family watching him all over. I saw Kick. Spencer was watching a little bit ago. She was a great athlete at Texas High, along with her sister and her nephew, Knox Pilgrim. Just makes a heck of a catch and a conversion for the Tigers.
Evan Holman's helmet come off again. We got to get his chin strap tightened up or something, which brings in Tucker Nichols back. He's the swing guy so far at right tackle. Some inside zone pull right there on the corner route.
Oh, great pass, great catch by Omarion. And down, looks like
to about the 3.
Looks like they made 2nd down and 1. That's a good play.
I thought he was going to the corner. The corner's wide open and goes underneath to the slant. Great job by David J. David J just feels different this year as far as compared to last year as a sophomore. He's got more command. He's getting people set on time. He's motioning when he's supposed to. We got Bulls personnel. Got a handoff up the middle.
Good cut. Oh, really
down to the 1-yard line.
Really good run by T-Ball. Gets us a 1st down. It's a free play when you got 2nd and 1. You know, as an offensive line coach, you're going to have a run right there that deep. And the Tigers got it 1st and goal from the 1.
I would bet my paycheck they're doing the same thing again. They're going to hand him the ball. And they're going to run right up there and run for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers! T-Ball gets him 1. And the Tigers pinning the extra point with a statement drive and a big-time play. And the Tigers, if they get the extra point, are going to tie it up with 8:36 left on the clock in the 4th quarter.
Great push up front by the O-line. Really good job putting a hat on a hat and letting T-Ball go one-on-one with anybody, and you like your chances. Really big extra point pending here.
Good snap, good hold.
Great hold by Cam Wright.
Right down the middle, and the Tigers score it up at 35. And Jeremy, don't go away. Fans, stay
35.
where you are, because we are coming back after a short break, and we're going to ride them on home and see if the Tigers can score again.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third-wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops. And remember to go make something good happen.
Back here in the Metroplex, and the Tigers about to kick off right after scoring and tying the game up at 35-35.
T-ball darting through there. Looked like all these planes out here at the DFW airport flying by us. Francisco, good kick down to about the 8-yard line. Colleyville fields it, stays on the hash.
Got a hold right there on. They held Alex Jones. Ooh. He still got through and got a paw on him.
Tell you right now, Zion Dillard come back and put that hat on him right there at the end.
I'll tell you, they get to the 32, and boy, big time to step up for the Tiger D. Get some momentum for the Tigers, and man, get the ball back to Potter and the Tiger offense tied up, and boy, I like our chances. So let's see what we can do, man. This is the time of game, Jeremy. Under 9 minutes in the fourth quarter after a long week of practice, and everybody telling you how good you are and all that, and you got to come out here and now you got to perform.
Absolutely. Right now it's a heavyweight fight. You got to reverse right here. Keep your outside free. We got a hold right here.
They didn't call it.
Did
not call the hold.
I know. Good job forcing him out by Marcus Hall, number 9.
Yep.
That's a missed call from my point of view.
Second and 3 looks like.
Some big series for the defense.
Mm-hmm.
We need to flip this where we're one up, and with them forcing the issue.
I smell an apple. Apple turnover.
Apple turnover. Big shout out to Chris Looney, keeping us updated on the local scores in Texarkana. Quarterback takes the ball on a isolation.
Good tackle, good step up.
Number 1 for the first down to the 45-yard line.
Step up by Shaylin Cooper.
Shaylin calling his name a lot, the young pup.
Just like PG won 27-10, they bounced back.
Absolutely.
Against the Bird team that they lost to last year. So shout out to PG and Coach Josh Gibson for getting them back on the winning bus, and looks like they'll get rolling again.
Tell them number 1 gets everybody set. Hands off an outside zone. Really good job right there.
There's our man. There's 22 right there, Isaiah Dowden. And, you look for those linebackers to step up, and here you go, and he steps up, and the guy puts a really good stiff arm on him, but he still is able to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And, man, that's good. Get a second down and long, 2nd and 11, and maybe force this guy. Man, you just want to contain one right here.
Tell him quarterback stretch to the field.
Boom. All right.
Really good job forcing him back inside.
Yep, he gets 4.
My man Taquan Black, the senior.
4 maybe. Hey, every time he's getting hit, he's coming up a little bit gimpy, and that's what you were saying earlier,
You want
Coach.
him to run it. You do want him to run it, but you don't want him to run it. You want him to take that pounding all game, because eventually, hopefully, in the fourth quarter, you wear him out. He's a really, really good player.
Big play. Big play right here. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. I have a feeling they'll go for it on 4th if they get a couple of yards.
I think he's going to get outside the pocket right here. Runs a little quick out, a little speed out.
Man.
He dropped the ball. Dropped the ball.
Hey, and let me tell you something. Isaiah Dowden bull rushed right through a guy and hits the quarterback low and puts a hit on him right as he throws it, and they drop the pass. And now you got 4th and 6, and they're coming out. Hey, shout out to the Tiger freaking defense right there.
Absolutely. Great job on the D.
Guys selling out, and, boy, you got to think that Hawk and Coach AJ, they're loving life right now, seeing their guys step up and make plays.
Tell them Jamarion Hope on the play last time to help force this punt.
Watch a fake. T-ball back deep. That's number 1. He's going to throw it.
He's going to fake it. Get up. Come up and make a play. You had a feeling one was going to touch the ball at some point.
Man.
Tell him, good tackle, though, by Tim. Gives them a first down, though. Fake punt.
I saw it. I saw it coming.
Tim brings up a first down for Colleyville. Unfortunate we couldn't get off the field. 6:20 left in the 4th.
Tiger band's playing the tuba song. Usually good things happen when when T-High Band's playing the tuba song. Let's see if defense can put up a amount of
sprint draw back action right here. So, ooh, good hit right there.
40.
Ooh, I'm telling you, Shaylin Cooper.
Man, that cat is putting a hat on somebody.
Young pups growing up before our eyes.
Man, you hated that D-line doing so good, but bend, don't break, and come up and make another stop right here and force a punt. Second down. Can't see, looks like 6.
5:37 to go in the fourth. 2 receivers to the right, offset back to the left. One calls the play, gets everybody set. Looks like we're going to get some pressure.
Ball.
Ball's out. That's what happened.
It comes right back to him.
Come on, you got to stay on it. Stay on it.
Man.
Good job by Taquan Black forcing that pressure. Bad snap, miscommunication, little mistakes
I'll tell
for
you,
them and for us.
The quarterback looks over and he's going to send the guy in motion, supposed to go in motion. When he looks over to touch him, they snap the ball and it goes right over his head. And that's the third time that ball's bounced the right way. They say that football doesn't ever bounce right, but boy, it's bounced their way tonight. But now the Tigers have another big play at 3rd and 6, 3rd and a long 6.
Some good pressure. Almost right through Alex Jones's hands. It's going to be complete for Colleyville.
Man,
brings up another first down.
There was nothing but green grass and it just goes right through his hands. I'm telling you, we put pressure on that quarterback and making him make some bad passes, and just seems like everything is going their way when that happens. But 1st and 10.
Under 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Need a big stop right here. 1st and 10 on about the 27.
Tigers have 1 TO left, and they have 2.
Number 1, quarterback ISO right here.
Boom.
Tackled by number 40 is Shaylin Cooper.
It's a barn burner. It's a shootout. Don't go away, folks. There could be a lot more scoring before it's over with. Need a turnover, Jeremy. Need a turnover.
Always can use a turnover. Brings up a 2nd down and about 6.
They're going to keep it in one's hands. You got to believe that.
Yep, they're going to try to run this clock out and run number 1 as much as they can here on the zone read right here. Really good job coming up and making the tackle for the Tiger defense. That's Kendravian Boyce on the tackle, number 7.
3rd and 3, 3rd and almost 4.
You have to stop them 2 downs for sure.
You got a timeout?
I think they're saying Kendravian might be a little shaken up right here.
Gonna make him come out. 3:43 on the clock. He's gonna come out. Big sophomore coming in. No, he's not gonna come out. He's just coming over the other side.
Yeah, he's spelling Orlando Brown.
They're
yeah.
We're gonna bring in the sophomore Marcus Hall back there. He's done really good tonight. 3rd down, big play for the Tiger defense. You know they're in 4-down territory right here. Tie game 35-35.
Got to think maybe fake a handoff. Looking at that speed out. Ball's out. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. Great job.
All right, going to see if they want to kick a field goal or if they want to go for it. I bet we get a timeout by them. No, they're going to kick field goal. Watch the fake, Jeremy.
I know it. Get big Duncan McGee right there, right offside that guard and get his hands up.
Watch the ball. I can hear Coach Hawk from here. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. The last thing we want to do is jump off sides and give them a 1st down. It's going to be about a 38-yarder. It's where they'll spot it. He's got the leg.
Snap is up. Hold is good.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
It's a good, but hey, the good news right there is they got 3 and our offense is rolling. We got 3:28 left on the clock in the 4th quarter. We're going to take a break and then we're going to come back and watch some more Texas High Tiger football.
What's it like at Texarkana College? Life-changing. Starting here means you can go anywhere. We offer student support, student life, dual credit, and hands-on training. And now you can enroll anytime. We'll help you start your future at Texarkana College. Get started by visiting us on campus or online at texarkanacollege.edu. Your future starts here.
And here we are live back in the Metroplex. Colleyville Heritage goes up 38-35 on Texas High. About to kick off to Texas High late in the fourth quarter. And Jeremy, I don't know about you, but I just got a little bit nervous. But man, these guys have we've been down all game, and now we got a chance to mount a drive and get ahead. And I like our chances.
Absolutely. You're in a position to score and you take the lead, especially kind of feel whoever has the ball last might be able to pull this one out. Great two teams fighting to the end, that's for sure. B. Hall's looking for the catch. He catches it, crosses the 10 up to the 20.
Hold on to the ball.
He's going to be tackled at about the 20-yard line, 21-yard line.
Got TJ trying to pull him. He pulls him up to about the 22. And, man, I'll tell you, you can't, we like to thank our sponsors, but, man, TigerVision does a great job, and special shout out to the crew, the tech director, Zach Doty, right here beside us, Tack Camera, Victoria Dean and Avery Bullock, Wide Camera, Bree Burns, Sideline Live Shot, Lil Sanchez, and highlights by Ashley Davis. Man, TigerVision does a great job, not just this, but Mr. Aldridge and everything that he does in teaching our youth to go on and be in that field.
Great job by TigerVision. We got a swing route out to T-ball, out in open field. You want him to make a few people miss.
And he makes one.
There you go. Not a bad start.
Gets about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 as the clock rolls. About to go under 3 minutes. Tigers still have one timeout left on the clock.
Tell them you want to be fast. You don't want to be in a hurry.
Looks like one of their guys goes down with cramps. It looks. Going to go out and check on him. And we're going to stay here. Man, Jeremy, I'll tell you, it's that time of night, and it's that heat.
You got that big, nice, beautiful moon right here.
Man, we need to take a picture from in here. It's a beautiful place, and man, what a beautiful setting that we're in. But everything. But I'll tell you, I still like Grimm Stadium at Tiger Park, or Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park, actually, and the nachos. I'll tell you, those band boosters do a great job in the concession stands. And, hey, new this year, special shout-out, you can order on an app, and it'll buzz you when it's ready. You go down, pick it up. You can pay for it on your app, everything. Man, Tiger band boosters do a great job.
No place better to play football than Grimm Stadium.
Ever.
Here you go. David J. calls for the snap, and he's setting back for a screen. Tredarian Ball catches it with some space.
Great play call, and he gets across and makes a play
to the 32-yard line for a first
down.
First down.
Really good play call, but good execution too. David J. on the run, delivers that ball right into his hands, and now J.J. Javari Johnson's going to come in, and T-Ball's going to get in the slot.
2:32 left in the fourth. David J. takes the handoff. Gives the handoff to Javari on a pin pull scheme.
Really good
tackle for a no gain.
Really good tackle by number 6.
2nd and 10. 2:19 to go in the fourth.
Well, I tell you, I keep looking for David J. to hold on to that ball one time, and I know that's not what they want him to do, but they are leaving him wide open on the backside.
David J. gets the formation set. Calls for the ball. There we go. Got an open space.
Really good play. Who is that?
That right there. That should be Montgomery, number 8.
Man, great.
Sophomore.
Great little juke.
Absolutely.
And gets
little quick
first down.
Quick jailbreak screen.
Clock stops, and now they spot the ball, and they're going to start it back. Tigers marching.
Absolutely. Montgomery, the sophomore, making a play when it's needed to get a first down. Minute 43 left in the fourth. David J. takes a snap. He's looking on the pump. TJ's got his hand up. He's running Knox on the wheel route. Oh, TJ's wide open.
I know that was the play, but he double pumped and TJ broke open, and TJ saying
That would have been
had,
6.
Yeah, but
easy.
But it was the wheel route, Knox down there, and just a little bit overthrow. Hey, shout out to Mr. Skelton and the Texas High FFA. They're watching all the way back from Texarkana.
Absolutely.
Rooting on their Tigers.
Always thankful for the FFA and all the things they do for our school.
Knox Pilgrim trots off the field.
Minute 35, second 10 to go. We have a timeout by Colleyville.
We're going to take a timeout with them. 1:35 left on the clock. Tigers down 38-35, second and 10, and we will come back and watch our Texas High Tigers on TigerVision Game Day. And we're back. I'm Billy Lavender, and here with Jeremy Harrell, and we are here with 1:35 left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Tigers down 3, coming to the ball with her second and 10.
2-by-2 set, back off set. David J. calls for ball. Get a quick screen just like what we seen earlier. We got to get underneath that block by T-ball. If he cuts back underneath to the field, you got what you want right there.
No, I know he was probably thinking I need to get out of bounds too and save some clock, but I think he could have gotten 5-6 more yards.
Minute 29 left, 3rd and 7.
Knox Pilgrim enters the game, and he had a big play on 4th down on the last drive. And I got to think you got to look at the tight end right here. Get him matched up against a against a linebacker.
Absolutely. David J. gets him set, calls for the ball. Looking downfield, he's scrambling. We got to go route right here behind him. We got somebody behind him. We got somebody behind him.
T-ball!
Touchdown! That'll baby number 3.
Tigers!
Absolutely.
David J. Potter sits back there, got ice water in his veins. T-ball gets behind, and David J. puts it on the money, and T-ball runs and hits his head on the goalpost, and the Tigers go up for the first time in the game, 41-38, and they're going to go for an extra point, and we are up, and the hair on my arms just jacked up.
We need to convert this. Tell him get set, good kick.
Perfect.
The point is good.
No, it looks like he
pushed it left.
Okay. They had it wrong. We go up 4. No, they had given us the extra point.
Yeah,
they thought it was good too.
Yeah. Hey, either way, 1 minute 20 left in the 4. Texas High is up by 3, 41-38. We'll take it. We got a big stop by the defense coming up. I can feel it.
Man, we're going to take a break. Right back to watch the end of the game on TigerVision Texarkana Game Day. Don't go anywhere, folks.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of...
And we're back here live. Tigers are finally up in the game with 1:20 left and about to kick off. And hey, every play is big now. Every play is big. Special teams, defense, offense. Good kick all the way down to the 9-yard line. He drops it. Tigers have it covered. Oh, great job. Ball.
Ball's out.
Ball is out. Colleyville says they recovered it. Tigers are saying they recovered it. It's going to take one of them getting to the bottom of the pile. Fight for it, Tigers. It's going to be Colleyville Heritage ball with 1:13 left on the clock. And you always got a chance when you got number 1 running quarterback. Tigers going to play, are they going to play a prevent? What are they going to do, Jeremy?
The first thing you got to do is keep number 1 inside the pocket. That's the first thing you do. You don't want him making plays outside on the edge. You want to keep your safeties back in case somebody gets past your corners. Okay, you want to keep that 2 deep shell if you can. Keep everything underneath you. You want to wrap up, make tackles, keep that clock moving. And really up front, you can get some pressure up front with the D-line. That can help the situation out a lot now. Big
time defensive stand would be huge. They get a big play all the way down to looks like about the 45-yard line. 40. They may spot it at the 46. Now they're going to spot it about the 43, and that was a big-time play right there.
The number 10, Kyle Pruitt, he's been making plays all day for Colleyville. Got a 3 down front, which gives you a little bit help on all the underneath stuff. Got a 3-man rush. Merriman gets a good push upside in the middle.
Stay outside.
Taquan Black.
Ball.
Almost.
Man.
Almost. Great pressure by Taquan Black, number 0. Just got to keep on the outside shoulder tip. Really good job by that front.
Tristan Powell out there for the pass breakup. Almost picked that one off and said called game. I would say they need about another 10, 20, 25, 26 yards to get in field goal range to tie it up. But the Tigers going to try to come after him. Defensive line gets through. Taquan Black. Attaboy. Great job. Taquan Black. It's going to make them call a timeout. Big time play. He's been back there all night, Jeremy. And
making plays all day. Taquan Black, number 0.
He missed one early, and that's not him. He's a big time player, and he just made a big play. Hey, we're going to stay here. 53 seconds left. Nobody's wanting to go. David J's over there getting some hugs for that pass he made. And man, what a game he's had. But man, the Tigers, hey, no matter what, you don't like to say this a lot, no, win or lose, hey, they took some licks. They came back. You can look at a lot of positives from this game.
Really good film.
Moving forward.
A lot of good film, a lot of good things, a lot of things that you could go back and say, man, if we would have done this, the score might not even been this close. But early in the year, you really got to keep pushing, go back to fundamentals. Just get in base defenses, base offensive formations, just to get the feel of the game, the flow of the game.
I know I said this is, no matter what happens, you look at a lot. But, hey, I'm riding home with Coach Stanford. I want to win. He's a whole lot more fun to ride home with on a win. You know that.
I know that firsthand. Yeah, he's a lot more pleasant to be around when we win.
We got 3rd and South Oak Cliff here. I mean, it's 3rd and about 21.
Third and Billy Bob's.
Coach Stanford's looks like he's going to call a time. I don't know. He's back there where he can call a time. He's going to let it roll.
He's going to let it roll. Number 1 takes the snap. He's looking downfield.
He wants to run. And, boom! Ball! Tiger ball! Oh, they're calling him down. We're going to roll the clock, though. Keep that clock rolling. It's 4th down and forever. They don't have a timeout left. Great job by the defense. We may want to take a timeout right here after.
No, let him play.
Let him play.
Just back them up. Just back them up. Back the safeties up. Back everybody up.
4th and forever. He heaves it. And it's picked. Oh, they're going to call a flag. Unbelievable. Don't get another one. 21 seconds left. Hold on. It's coming from the 30. Pass interference. Boy, I don't know about that. Watch the replay on the deal over here, Jeremy. They're not going to even show it. They are not going to even show it. So they're going from the 30 to the 45 is where the ball should be. Look, no, 45. No, it's not a spot foul. It's the 45. Come on. There you go. Don't give them too much. There you go. Okay. 21 seconds left. 1st and 10 on the 45. That was a heave and hope, and, man, that was a false call, but that's okay. Let's go, defense. You're doing great.
21 seconds to go. Got to keep getting pressure. Number 1 drops back. Throws the ball out.
He got him that time, and no call.
No call. That's
Okay.
that's what we
It's a
call
little
that's what we
makeup.
call makeup call.
Yeah.
A makeup call.
Old Maybelline
Yeah, no doubt.
makeup.
17 seconds left in the ball game. You knew it was coming down to this.
Yep.
You knew it was going to
Yep.
come down to this.
Come on, Tigers, stay deep, stay deep. Don't let them behind you. No double moves right here. No double moves. You got to think they're. Look, AJ, he got the linebackers making the call right there.
Absolutely.
Man, what a play! Come on, Tigers, finish this thing off.
It is loud in this stadium right now. You got Hope off one edge, Black off the other edge. Got a ball, got a safety right there on top of it.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! 5 seconds left on the clock. We got a penalty, and we don't care. Tigers are going to come to Colleyville and escape with a 41-38 victory. And it is quiet on this side of the field. Coach Harrell, we're over here on the home side, and everybody is going to the concession stand, it looks like. Would someone please bring me back a soda pop? Because I am thirsty up here. I've given it my all up here. Coach Harrell's given it his all, and we have brought home another Tiger victory. And I'm telling you, this is something that you can build off of. And I know Coach Stanford's got a lot of friends and family in this area, and man, we're getting in the greatest formation known to man, right? Victory formation. David J's going to take about a 4 or a 5 yard loss, and the Tigers have won the game 41-38 here at Colleyville Heritage and beat another state-ranked team. And boy, you can hear it. Look at the crowd over there from Texas High, and just the band. And I mean, it took everybody. Got Paul down there on the horn, and man, what a game!
Absolutely.
What a freaking game! I'm glad I was a part of this, and man, I loved calling the game with you, Coach.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to get back home and you and Brian Bolt do it, and me be down on the sideline. But you got a lot of happy campers down there in orange, black, and white, and big-time players made big-time plays. But I'm telling you, the defense stepped up when it was whatever cutting time.
Yep.
The defense stepped up and made a play, and then the offense takes the ball, goes down and scores, and then the defense holds serve, and the Tigers come away with a victory tonight. And man, what a game.
Tim, you don't have to be the best defense in the state. You just need to be the best one that night.
That's right.
Great job to the Tiger defense making a big stop right there at the end. You know, a lot of young players stepped up tonight and make a lot of plays. That's the second game that Marcus Hall's got an interception, so he's up to 2 interceptions as a sophomore. Really good job. Both teams, somebody has to lose.
That's right.
Obviously, but I think Colleyville walks off the field. You know, they feel like they've done a lot of good things. Texas High, I think, obviously escaping here with the win. You know, you go back and you watch the film, and you're going to see a lot of mistakes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pre-snap penalties. A lot of things that really, really can hurt you moving forward. So
look at that pretty redhead right there on that. There's Libby Lavender. That's my pride and joy right there.
There's nothing better than this. Coach Nutt used to tell me all the time in college, there's nothing better than a celebrated locker room or a celebrated sideline.
Oh, man.
Got the band going, the drill team, cheerleaders.
It's going to be a happy flight or a happy bus ride home for the Tigers, and they're going to bring a victory home. And man, you like Coach Stanford getting us these preseason games that mean something. And man, we're coming away with a victory, a hard-fought victory, but a victory. And man, we appreciate all of our sponsors: Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, State Bank, Gregor Auto, Washington Academy, Rocasa, and Reliance. We couldn't do it without them. But we're going to get out of here and get on home to beautiful Texarkana, Arkansas, and Texas. And, man, thank you all for watching. And we had a great time tonight. For Jeremy Harrell, I'm Billy Lavender. We will see you next week from Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park. So long, everybody.
Thank you.
Go Tigers.